Okie dokie, okie dokie.
There's the Danny Boy song. Wow.
Thank you. Next up is Swing Low Sweet Chariot, and then perplexingly, I like to move it. It's an eclectic mix.
Yeah, that's when the necromancer shows up. Okay. So, it is actually the evening of the 9th right now. You guys are sitting around a fire. Many of you, I would say all of you, probably pretty lost in your thoughts. Pretty quiet around the fire right now, as the rain is falling outside.
It's a little too on the nose.
I guess. Hold on. This is too much. So.
Ox is singing.
Do you want me to skip it?
I think it's fine. Is there a lead that you're giving us right now? Is that what we're waiting on?
I'm clarifying something real quick.
Jordan's singing.
Jordan, you want to look
Sam's
at your messages?
Yeah, that's what he's singing as he travels up to the hereafter. See you guys later.
Sammy Boy instead of Danny Boy.
Sammy Boy.
Sammy Boy.
Jordan,
oh my god, it's too perfect.
Jordan, look at your messages.
Oh, okay.
that was a lead-in for you. But...
Oh, sorry about that.
First or second? I don't care which. Just first option or second option.
I'm gonna go first, I think.
Okay, cool. So you guys are sitting around the fire. It's quiet. You've have your meals before you. Probably half finished. Jordan, how are you coming in? This is.
I mean, I think I have no idea what just befell these people.
So... You do not.
Yeah, I'm assuming I'm just gonna kind of wander in off the road, and at the entrance of the cave, you just hear a hello. Is anyone here?
And as you guys turn to the sound of the voice, you see coming in from the rain in the mouth of the cave. Jordan, go ahead and describe your character.
Oh man.
All right. So.
Shall I post the image?
Yeah, do it.
Yes.
This better not be vague.
Very...
That's all I'm saying.
You've been usurped. So you see a red-haired woman, very slight build, tall, incredibly tall, like unnaturally tall, kind of stooping in out of the rain, soaking wet, walking very gracefully with an enormous bow strapped over her shoulder and a quiver to match. And she's got, the pack and stuff to her side, like a satchel. And she's wearing nice leather armor and what looks like just a kind of assorted tools and trinkets scattered about her person. And she's just kind of calling down this cave.
Alvyn, you want to get that?
You want to get that?
Am I taking out the trash this time?
Sorry, I was a bit lost on talk. Get what?
Oh, frick. We're both at, like, hardly any
Yeah.
hit points. Shoot. Because we fought.
Yeah, Malik's gonna stand up.
Yeah, Malik, you should get that.
You see,
There.
Jordan, you see kind of stepping out from behind a wall and behind some horses that are kind of huddled together, a dwarven man with like an axe, like a one-handed axe in one hand, and he's just kind of approaching, and he looks wary. He's not like aggressively like coming at you. He's just wary. What are you doing here? And who are you?
Oh, I'm traveling through the area. I'm on an errand for a mage that I work for. I've found myself in a bit of a predicament, as you can tell. Not much shelter around here. Would you be willing to take in a stranger?
Oh, that's good. Oh no, Malik's sense motives usually aren't.
I mean, Malik rolls well. You guys don't. Malik rolls well.
Not on his sense motives.
Not on his sense motive,
Yeah.
usually. Okay, you got me on that.
We should have had
Historically,
Malik.
Malik's sense motive is awful.
If only
Malik
we could
is
have
not the
convinced
best
Malik to
judge
be
of
holding that crystal.
Really nice guy. Bad judge of character.
Yup.
Well, I suppose we can make a little bit of room around the fire, but just don't get up to any kind of funny business.
You'll find I'm quite serious.
As am I.
What is your name, friend dog?
What's yours?
Depends on who you ask.
Well, I'm
I have
asking
many a
you.
name. Very well. They call me the Red Thrush of Eltiriel, the Snare Maker and Snare Breaker, the Silent Huntress. But if you prove to be a friend, you can call me Eliswin Vicaren.
Well, Elisvin. They just called me Malik.
Very well. It's easy to remember. So, Malik, is there a fire in this cave? It looks as though there is one.
There is.
I must admit,
There
I'm
might be a little bit of food, too.
I'm sure
So I
Janus
don't
has
know
lots
if
of
any
food.
is left over.
But there's no need for that. I've brought my own. Don't want to impose.
Well, it's
Too
just
terribly much.
over here. And he just kind
Thank
of
you.
turns around the horses and moves this way.
Yeah, and I'll just follow him in.
Oops.
Ox, you're probably pretty close to Alvyn spatially right now, I'm guessing.
I mean,
Sure. Yeah, right.
yeah, you guys are all
It's an
around the
extra-
fire. I'm just kind of putting
Yeah.
you around the fire.
You catch Alvyn mutter under his breath. Great, it's another elf.
Hey,
Hey, you're only half. It doesn't count.
it's true. It doesn't. She like starts to laugh for a second, then it's just like gone.
Nothing personal. I just haven't had the best experience with elves of late.
I don't take it personally.
Okay. Yeah, I walk around the corner with Malik, I'm assuming.
Yeah, he doesn't really wait for you. He just goes back to the fire, and you can move that way.
Yeah.
As you kind of round where the horses are, and you can kind of look into this little alcove, you see what looks like a young human man with some brightly colored hair that I don't remember the color of right now. You see a gnome sitting there with an odd-looking pole arm, like right next to him, wearing. I guess you're not wearing your armor.
No.
You see a half-elven woman who looks. Actually, both the gnome and the half-elven woman look like they've been beaten to within an inch of their life.
Mud, covered in mud, just covered in mud.
You see Malik, and you see a small gnomish woman who looks like she's reading through some kind of notebook. And when you turn the corner, she looks up. Oh, great. Another one. You best not be laying any claims to what we found here. You got no rights on it.
Wasn't aware there was anything here. I was just looking for a fire.
Who's saying there is anything here?
She's just gonna kind of... Like, there's a momentary quizzical look, and then she just, kind of shrugs and sits down.
And she,
probably away from everybody else.
The gnomish woman. What?
Do I recognize her?
No.
Now that I can. Okay.
No. The gnomish woman continues reading her journal, but she keeps looking at you, keeping her eye on you as she's doing it.
At the who says there is anything here, I'm just gonna kind of look over and in gnomish say nice save.
I'm going to respond in gnomish. There's no need to hide anything. I'm just here for the night.
Oh, blasted elves think they know everything.
There goes your secret language. Hey, what's your name?
Oh, well, as I told your friend off earlier, it's Elizun Vakaren.
Can you type that in the Roll20 so I can make sure I spell that right, Jordan? Thank you, because I'm taking notes.
There you are, ma'am.
Elswyn
Vakaren.
Vakaren. Is there a...
What may I ask? We don't know.
Why are you laughing? What's the... Is there a... There's something that I am not catching? Did I... Wait, hold on. Let me look through the notes of the people that we saved. Is there somebody that we saved? What did... Oh, no!
Do I know this? Is this something I'm aware of, or no?
No. Her character isn't aware of anything. This is Jessica, as a person, is aware of something. Oh crap! You just knocked down.
Okay, well you have to share this now.
No! Jordan?
I don't think they can, because...
Jordan doesn't know either.
Cool name! She's gonna put her head
Do you really want to know, both of you?
No, that's cool. I'm ready to find out the hard way.
I don't know if it's not something you would be able to figure out.
Is it not something that would ever come up?
I guess not.
It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter too much. You just need to make sure you don't metagame, but that shouldn't be too hard.
I want metagame. Is it...
Jessica, I briefly ran a one-on-one in this setting with Jessica, who played an Eliz Vakaren.
Oh.
Very briefly. It didn't. It didn't go too far. Just with timing constraints and things. Yes.
Huh.
Did you
Interesting.
that or no?
Yeah, that was her time setting was in about 250 years previous to right now.
Oh dang.
She was...
Very interesting.
Can I tell him what she did?
No, you can't.
Okay, alright. Okay,
That's
all
too
right.
much information.
Alright.
Very,
Interesting.
very interesting.
You okay? So you're okay with that, Jordan?
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I guess we're gonna see.
I was thinking the tie-in would be pretty great.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. That's great. I'm all for it.
But this is
And what are your names, if I may?
This isn't a Liz. Okay, good. Okay, I was just making sure that was.
No.
My name is Auxsonia Maltina Tempestus.
Very nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Name's Alvyn.
And greetings to you as well, sir.
Hi, my name's Janus. Nice to meet you. Do you want anything to eat? Anything to drink?
I wouldn't want to impose.
Oh no! It's no trouble. It's no trouble. I'll just whip something up real quick.
Accurate.
Are you quite sure?
Oh,
I've got food.
He's already pulling out stuff for mixing,
isn't
for
gonna stop
making
him.
food and drinks. Well,
Very well then.
my name's Keep Your Grubby Elven Hands Off of My Dig Site.
Wasn't aware there was any digging here.
Who's saying there's any digging?
Jesus. Wow.
She's just
She'll just kind of shrug and lean back against the cave wall.
she's just being belligerent.
So, where are you from?
Recently, further back. I've been living in Mars for some time now.
How long?
Oh, give or take 20 years.
Do you ever leave?
Well, obviously. At certain junctures.
Where were you? Never mind, she's fine.
And you? I presume you're not from the area. No offense.
Wow. And why am I not from this area?
I was more addressing the group.
Oh. I mean, if you want to start something, we can start something.
Ox, you've already had a fight today. Let's not push anything, okay?
Whatever.
I'm not here to push. I'm just here for the night. Well, that Sam's grave. Is that what you see? Sorry.
Oh yeah, sorry, I moved Sam's token. Yeah, all
The
you
dynamic lighting flash for just a second.
sorry. Yeah, my bad.
Anyway.
Well, I think it's good if everyone gets some sleep. Going to take first watch, if that's okay. Okay.
Yep, that's fine.
I'll take
I
second.
think I'll set up camp on the other side of the cave, if you all don't mind.
Actually, no, it's gonna change.
I'm gonna roll a big fat sense motive actually right now, just to see if I can figure out what's going on with these
Oh
people.
yeah, you should.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I really hope you.
Oh,
roll
that
high.
wasn't spectacular. 14.
Okay. So one of two things: either this group is really not talkative, like even just to each other, or something pretty serious happened, and spirits and morale are pretty low. You're not really sure which, because you've literally only seen these people for a little while.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put myself like right at the cave entrance. And like, it's a good thing elves don't need a lot of sleep.
Move the horsies over here.
Mhm.
Malik's just gonna like squat, like just sit here on this boulder. Okay, so the night passes unless anyone is wanting to do anything.
I'm thinking about it.
Okay. Noah, you want to give me a roll?
Oh yeah, thanks.
Oh no.
Oh, oh no.
At least you're rolling your real dice.
Yep.
Did you get a 1? Did you get a freaking 1?
How good is this? How good is this?
I'm sending you a picture, Zach.
I can't wait. I'm tickled pink.
I cannot believe this.
Okay, is this either really good or really bad? I'm worried about this.
I know.
Did Noah just overcome his
I think
fear?
I know, in a general sense, how you rolled. I'm interested to see what the actual number is. That's beautiful.
There's no way. There's no way. Like
That is.
oh,
Isn't that? Is that the second time that you've?
yes.
Oh my gosh! The odds of that are so low.
It's only been like that was what it needed because it's like it was
Yeah. Yep.
Hello, guys.
Yep. Okay. Cool. All right. Night
I'm gonna send you
passes.
another
Are you
message
doing
real
anything?
quick.
Oh, what was my?
He's sending me a
What
message. What are you?
Oh, okay.
Alvyn, just enough to be replaced with a doppelganger of
I was thinking
himself.
something.
Okay.
Okay. Ox is gonna nudge Alvyn.
Hold on, I'm sending Zach a
Okay.
message.
Oh. Yes.
Oh no!
Absolutely yes.
What is happening?
100% yes.
Oh no! Oh
100% yes. Oh, that's good. That's good. I
no!
didn't even think about that. That's good.
Like it.
Okay, you nudge Alvyn.
Hey, you,
When is this, by the way?
I think this is
Night.
before you guys fall asleep.
yes.
Still.
Okay. All right.
You said I could ask you a question?
I did. I make it count.
What's the most important thing you've ever lost?
Can I get back to you on that?
Yeah. Good night.
Night.
Okay. Night goes on, you guys. I'm gonna say, Alvyn, you are woken up by Malik, who kind of shakes you awake. It's your turn for watch. Are you okay? You were thrashing.
I'm fine. Fine. Thanks.
He just kind of gives you a nod and he pats you on the shoulder. And you're alone with your thoughts for a few hours as your watch goes on and the night passes.
How long does a standard watch last? Just out of curiosity.
Well, for everyone to get 8 hours of rest, you guys need to be down like 10 hours if there's 5 of you taking 2-hour shifts or 2-hour watches.
We've got 6 of us.
Yeah. So one person doesn't have to take a watch. The math works out nicely if it's 2-hour watches for 10 hours. So the night continues on. Sometime during the night, the rain abates, the wind stops howling, the storm passes, and all that's left outside is, well, there's still a great deal of humidity, and it's pretty chill. And just the sounds of the night. And daybreak comes. Daybreak comes, and it's clear skies. Very little wind as the world starts to come back to light.
Did we all get a watch?
Yes.
Or this?
Yeah, so you all have had a long rest. Regain 4 hit points if you need to. Heal non-lethal damage.
Mm-hmm.
And Janus is gonna first thing start about, like, he's actually gonna leave the cave and he's gonna start foraging for stuff for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Alvyn looks like shit, by the way.
Yes, he does.
Like, has he healed at all?
I mean, he
Not noticeably.
I mean, I suppose, yes, in that regard, he looks like crap, but he also looks frayed.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you sleep okay? You look like...
No. I didn't.
Is it because of Sam?
That much of a surprise? Alright, it was Sam.
Sense motive.
At this point,
Only because
Noticing.
I'm giving a chance here to... Okay, I don't think that's very high. 14.
Can you give me a bluff check?
$13.
Okay. Ox. Looking at Alvyn, there is certainly a, like, what he told you is the truth, but you get the sense that it's not the whole truth.
You just need some food in you. It'll make you better.
Aye.
I think Janus can also clean this up, or you can. What was that spell, you know? Yeah, nice. Prestidigitation. We should have
Yeah.
done that before we went to bed, now that I think about it.
Cleans up
Too tired.
the dirt and blood and dust, but it does not remove the injuries that you've sustained.
Are you really hurt? Like, what's your HP? Like, do you need healing?
23 out of 42.
Dude.
That's why you eject USBs.
That's right.
Gosh dang it.
Look, we're not going in there with this. No. I'm going to go ahead and heal you. That's 12.
Okay.
How much do you need still?
7.
I'll use a level 1 still. Sweet, 9.
Awesome.
As you guys kind of do this, you just hear from behind you a little ways. Looks ghastly.
What's
What happened while you were
ghastly?
not digging?
Look over her. What, Jordan?
Well, the wounds that... It's just... All those wounds that you just healed. It's... Doesn't look like it felt particularly good.
We had a rough day yesterday, you could say.
Sure, that's one way of putting it.
Definitely.
One of our friends actually died. So you could say that we're not doing our best.
I mean, I've been instructed not to pry in this matter, but although I am on an errand for someone, I do have skills that could prove useful in such matters. Do you...
Raising the dead?
Not like that. But in preventing more death, maybe? I guess is a way to say it. And I'm always up for a good challenge.
How would you do that?
I'm quite quick.
So you'd outrun death?
Guess if you want to put it that way, then yes. I'm not saying that anyone here... I'm not sure that it was preventable, but I'd like a go at it. If it's at all possible, if you feel comfortable. I don't need it cut, but...
And just out of curiosity, what exactly are these skills that you are saying you have? You have a bow. Are you any good with it?
I'd certainly hope so.
Are you...
Faye in Gnomish, under her breath, is gonna say, "Blasted elves never give you a straight answer." And she says it loud enough for you to hear it.
I'm sure.
Eliswin, would you perhaps give us a little bit of time to talk amongst ourselves?
I could use a good hunt.
Excellent.
I'm sure just...
Thank you.
Get some venison.
And as she walks away, she just kind of starts humming
What is she humming?
under her breath.
Is it Danny
No,
Boy?
now I'm on the
Is it Danny Boy?
Yeah.
Is it Crab Rave?
It's almost there, I can feel it.
Okay.
What song was that? What
Huh?
is it?
Oh boy, now I'm on the spot.
Oh, I was just wondering.
Something like that, you know, just very sing-songy.
Oh, okay.
Not anything particular. Just
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
No,
okay.
yeah.
I was like, are you trying to give us a song? It's the Lord of the Rings like song.
We.
Yeah.
Have you seen a hobbit anywhere? I'm on an errand
Oh, boy.
from a wizard named Gandalf.
What do your elf eyes see? When Eliswen walks out of the cave, Malik kind of turns back to the group. Are we going back down there?
We have to, don't we?
Then the question is posed. Do we let Eliswen help us? She didn't seem to have any bad intentions that I could see, but I'm not the only one here.
I don't care either way. Works for me.
As things stand, I think it's probably safer to keep her in sight than out of it.
I'd rather have that elf in front of me so I can keep my eyes on her, not have her sneaking around. I tell you, those elves, they love knowledge. They love it so much they'll rip it right from your fingers.
Tell me about it.
No, the story's too long for right now. Maybe some other time.
Taking things literally.
Maybe-
speak the same language.
Maybe over a
I
drink. And she gives you a wink.
I'll wing back. I'll tell you mine as well.
I look forward to it.
Had my share of similar experiences.
I really like the culture of these different races. Wow.
Well, I suppose that is decided. Janus isn't here, but I suppose he's been outvoted, so we'll let him know when he comes back. We just need to make sure that we are careful. This place has already proved that it can be dangerous and like lightning out of a clear sky. You know, pun unintended, but
Too soon, Malik.
sorry, that's the phrase. So we'll just have to keep our wits about us.
Ox is preparing her spells for the day.
As is.
Make sure you get the ability
Yeah.
to read that stuff down there.
Yes,
Got
Faye is preparing
For
her
sure.
spells as well.
She's just like, I know. I'm not mad at you though. She's fair. Compliment. Sure, Janus is on board. What spells do I want prepared?
Yeah, I gotta pick her spells too. Hey, she's got a lot of spells.
Sweet. Resist energy. Adding that one for today.
Oh, Zach, do I find anything while I'm hunting? I mean, I'm not very good at the finding things, but I am good at the shooting them.
Make a
So-
survival check.
Okay. Oh, 15.
Okay, yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah, you find... you spot a deer, but it's downwind of you, so it catches scent of you pretty much right away, and you're unable to bag that particular game. But you're able to get a couple of rabbits. And I'm
do
not
I
even
need to
gonna
roll attacks or?
not even gonna
Okay,
bother that.
cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you can. Reasonably confident with your stats the way they are that you couldn't miss them. I'm confident you wouldn't miss them.
Yeah, I think it worked out okay.
Not so okay for the rabbits, but it worked out okay for you.
Well, you know, I guess I wasn't really considering the rabbit's perspective in the grand scheme of things.
No one does. Just wait until the rabbits rise up and overthrow the bipedal softskins.
I was gonna say wait like another 1,000 or 2 years for their version of what's that book called? Of Mice and Men.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then they'll remember the rabbits.
Well, no, it's wait a couple thousand years until it turns into Redwall Abbey.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
I'll string them and bring them back to the group.
Okay.
Oh, I have point blank shot. That's right.
Nice. That's a good one to have. All right. So in due time, Janus returns, and he will take a 10 on his craft food and drink, and have an absurdly high craft food and drink roll. And he'll add in some the rabbits that you bagged. Once you've handed off your bounty, Elswyn, Malik will kind of gesture you to the side.
Oh, when I come back with the rabbits, I am going to say, I'll just kind of hold them out. Here's proof of my pedigree.
Did you try to shoot the rabbits in like a particular spot, like super impressive, or?
I mean, I feel like just shooting rabbits in the first place with a bow is pretty impressive on its own.
Not quite as impressive as going out into the woods without a bow and coming back with a whole deer.
That was amazing.
And a
Fair
bow.
enough. Okay, these
Like
people are hard to impress. Yeah, you know what? I'll roll it. Let's see what happens. How close were I able to get? Was I within 30 feet or no?
It's not difficult to get that close to a rabbit. Just roll a d20 for me.
Okay. Ooh. That was a 5, but with my modifier, it's 15.
Dude!
I don't know if that makes a difference.
Wow, nice.
Oh, no, not for attack rolls, just in general. You're gonna hit them. You're gonna hit them. It was just more of like a overall quality of the shots.
Yeah, I got you.
All the shots are basically center of mass of the body. They're not like through the eye or something like on every single one. Like
Fair enough.
they're decent shots. Rabbits are small and kind of, like you just kind of aim at them. There's not like their vitals are so small that you just kind of shoot at the rabbit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Ellisvin,
Okay, cool.
we've talked it over, and we are willing to accept your offer to help us.
Wonderful.
But for your own information, so you know what you're getting into, this place, and he just kind of gestures towards like the huge metal door with a melted hole in it. This place is, well, it's dangerous, and as my friend said earlier, we've lost a friend down there, and it was suddenly and it was without warning. So, consider yourself warned, but we welcome the help.
Good. Well, let's hope a friend lost and a friend gained in the same cave.
We'll see.
So, Elsvin, are you like a fighter?
I've fought in my time. I don't know if you're particularly speaking of... I'm not a soldier, if that's what you mean.
Okay. Well, it's nice to meet you.
And it's nice to meet you, too. It looks like you're some sort of mender, is that correct? At least judging by what you've done to your friend.
Yeah.
Alvyn just starts laughing.
And Malik actually will chuckle about that too.
Yeah, I fix things. Break things.
Yeah, right after you break them.
I do. I'm very good at breaking things.
See, I like to take something apart and then put it back together as much as I can. To see the inner workings and then reform it with more precision, perhaps is the right word.
Well, then we have a lot in common then.
Looks like we do. Let's hope I don't need any of your help in the mending field.
Stick with us long enough and chances are you're going to need it.
Where are you running an errand to?
I'm just picking up something for a friend. He's needed some reagents of some sort. Not sure quite yet. He's teaching me, but I don't know everything.
Ooh. That's cool. Are you going back to like Armnaris after this?
That's the plan. I'm supposing I don't end up crushed between some boulders down here.
We're going that way too. We could all go together.
I'd welcome some companionship on the road. Well, let's just say, I'm good at disappearing, but sometimes that isn't enough.
Malik's gonna turn to Alvyn. I wonder if that is a common trait in elves, the whole disappearing thing.
I haven't known enough to know for certain, but it definitely seems like a trend in the slightest.
Oh.
Then again, I'm one to talk.
Aye, that you are.
Sore spot.
Yeah.
Well, let's get this food in us, and then see what we see down there.
Elswin, how many elves do you know? That might come off a bit of a weird question, but you know.
Ox, the arbiter of elegant questioning.
Look, I mean, there's not a lot
I'm
of
not one
elves
for
around
questions
here.
anymore either.
I'm
Well,
just wondering.
Personally, I like it. I like someone who speaks their mind and says what they mean straight out. And she's just making like eye contact with you, Elliswin, the whole time she's saying that.
that's fair enough. I wouldn't want to fall down a hole at anyone's dog without telling me.
I mean, I already told you one of our friends died, so there's no hiding that this place is dangerous.
Oh, and just so you can't say so ahead of time, careful, there are holes in there.
Well, that was a pointed look at Faye when she told me that this was not a dig site after telling me that it was a dig site.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just saying, hypocrisy. But as to your question, Auxsonia, I know a fair few elves. Being from Eltyria myself, I'm quite familiar with the Aya.
Any of them noble?
What was that?
Any of them noble?
Maybe in title.
Well, that's how you get
Some
to...
indeed.
Oh. Leave it to an elf. Be smart with me. Oh, that was a good one.
That was really good.
That was really good.
Did you have another question?
I do, but I need to find it. Hang on a second here. I'm ready to go whenever you guys are. By the way, we can talk and walk if we need to.
What brought you all the way
Sure.
off the road to this cave? It's not like it's on the way.
Yes, but it's not like it's warm and dry out there. I saw a fire and I took the opportunity that I could.
I guess that's fair.
Yes, it's... I keep going back right into Sam. There was a little bit of nuance at first.
I noticed, but I wasn't going to say
It's
anything.
hard.
That it is. Okay, there, I think I've got it again. Let's see how long it sticks. Yes, there's a fire, and, well, in the rain, a fire looks appealing no matter where it is. It's easy to see a fire from the darkness as well.
Just for my reference, what
So-
accent are you doing, Jordan?
It's kind of I'm just essentially, it's an English accent with, like, R's rolled in.
Yeah, it sounds
So it's something,
yeah, like faintly almost
It's not-
like Welsh or Gaelic.
yeah, it's not really real.
Okay.
Intentionally, because I had no idea. I didn't, long story short, I didn't plan on making a new character. So,
Right?
What?
What?
yeah, I didn't expect to lightning stone myself out of existence quite as quickly as I did. Anyway,
Okay, so what you guys want to go down to the third level
Yeah.
again? Okay. Are you casting comprehend languages yet?
Before we get down there.
Before
No.
you get down there? No.
I will also have detect magic up in case there's anything new.
Okay. Let me look at how long comprehend languages lasts for 50 minutes. Okay, so Faye's casting comprehend languages on herself from the get-go.
Noise.
oh, if you desire, I
What was that?
probably should take. Oh, I probably should take point here. It's not I've got quite good senses for traps and how to disable them. It's not foolproof, but
So far, we've discovered 3 levels, and we haven't found any traps. The unfortunate mishap occurred when our friend Sam was attempting to finagle with some kind of machinery, some kind of magic. But as far as we've seen, there's no traps.
yeah.
At least not purposeful ones.
Yes.
Quite a change of pace for something this far down in the ground, and usually they're. Ah, dang it! I don't know where I'm going with this thing.
It's all good.
It is all good.
I quit. You know what?
If
For
I
today,
if I
it's
had
gonna
$1
be-
for every time I accidentally slipped into like a Scottish Irish accent, I'd be rich. I'd have at least $10.
Yeah, we're gonna figure
I've
out.
almost looked into Russian a fair number of times as well.
That's kind of what I was doing there. I don't know what's going on. But instead, I'm just gonna be me for today, and we're gonna have to use some theater of the mind. And next time, we'll get the real deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, are you guys going straight down to the 3rd level? Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
As you guys walk in through this first door right here, on the wall right here, there are big like white markings, like a big thing. And as you like walk in,
Hang on, ping again. Where the
here, throwing my phone.
man down? Should also make the music less.
Oh, yeah.
sad.
I got so much into the background. It's just
I
like,
know,
yep,
it's
this
so
is the
good.
distance
Yeah.
now.
That's fine.
Do you want pizza? Are we making pizza?
Do you want?
I can make it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you walk in, and directly to the right, there were markings on the walls. You kind of neglected them because they were indecipherable when you first came in. But Faye is looking at them as she's like finished casting her spell, kind of walks in, and with her notebook out, looks at it. Huh. And just kind of writes something down.
Anything we should be made aware of?
Just apparently this place is something called Project Artyrix.
How's that spelled?
Good thing that doesn't sound ominous.
Although I've never heard of that name before.
Doesn't exactly sound welcoming either.
Yes, well, I suppose nothing really sounds welcoming when it's on the walls of an ancient ruin in an indecipherable language the day after your friend died down there.
Touche.
Right. So, you guys coming back down here.
Oh man.
Let me get you onto the map.
Oh, the room. The room of death.
Oh yeah. Oh. Oh no.
There, you should have
Bring up
vision,
the-
Jordan.
Oh, it hasn't loaded in yet for me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It takes a little while
I'm-
to.
There we go.
I'm good to go. But we're over here?
Uh,
Oh, we're in there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We just put you guys back where your tokens were
Okay.
previously, but the whole way down, no, I'd say you guys probably hurried down there. There's not a whole lot of other writing to read. On the walls, there's like in like this on like the stairwells, it'll say like, B1, B2, B3 for like the levels. in the level above you, the rooms have like, they'll say like recreation room or kitchen, or just basically says what the room is. But Elliswyn, this place is entirely unlike anything you've seen before. And as the group's been descending, they've moved pretty rapidly, pretty surely through hallways, navigating their ways down deeper into this place. But when they get into this hallway, there's an open door and a blue light coming from this door, this open, opening here at the end of the hallway. Everyone just kind of slows down a bit, isn't speed walking, and they're just kind of walking pretty tentatively. When you get to this room, the right side is glowing, like there's like basically a wall of smoky gray glass with blue light shining through it from two objects that are behind it. There are two black obsidian-like slates on the wall attached to these two objects, and both of them have this blue display on them. And out of this one, there is also a large crystal about 8 inches long, 2 inches in diameter, glowing bright blue, sticking out of a port that's underneath the slate. The room itself smells like something was burned in here. There are black marks on the floor and places in the glass over here where like pieces of glass were like chipped out. This hasn't broken it completely, and there aren't any cracks. It's just like pieces were like chipped out of it. There is a chunk of crystal on the ground, just a smoky, clear white crystal.
Is it right to assume there's also kind of a hint of ozone smell?
That would have dissipated by now for sure.
Okay.
It's been a day. Or at least,
That's fair.
Would a 17 sense motive be enough to tell that this is probably where the deed happened?
Judging from everyone's body language, yes.
It would also be enough to notice that, like, on top of everything else, Alvyn is very much avoiding looking down this hallway.
Right, because there was...
Yeah.
And down that hallway, I saw that there was like a pile of rubble, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah, I mean, you can walk around down. So like down here, there's a hallway that looks like it's caved in. You see the remains of someone, a skeleton, bones, most of them crushed and broken, but what remains mostly intact is an arm, a hand, and like a skull, and then just like bits of bone and things of like there's rib cage and spine and other arm and things that were broken, and then the rest of it's lost under the rubble. And it does look like it's been dug out a bit.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm assuming this is where it happened?
Yeah, that's fine. Yes. Yeah, you safe bet that is
Oh no, that was to the party.
Oh.
Yes, and we should not all go into that room at the moment. Faye, if you wanted to go in first, I mean, if you already have your spell up, you might as well. I can save my slot unless we need it.
She just kind of nods her head, and she like walks
Alvin's
up.
just gonna walk in.
She like walks up to the threshold and just kind of like pauses for a moment, and then takes a step in, and she'll walk up to this slate over here. Malik's just kind of hanging back in the hallway.
Do you need help in there?
In Gnomish, under her breath this time, loud enough that Alvyn would hear. Just, I was always asking if they can help you, but what they really want is just to know what you know. No, we're fine. Just should be able to make sense of this gibberish now. And she's kind of like looks at the display. She pulls the goggles up from her neck and like puts them on, and she's just looking at it, and she'll like write without looking down, just write in her notebook. Takes them off. Well, this shouldn't make anything explode, probably. She presses a button, and there's a click and a like slight hiss sound.
I'll grab the crystal.
It slides free.
She pressed eject.
She safely ejected
What
her media.
did that one say?
It said, eject auxiliary power source. We're
Of course it did.
real lucky that you didn't press some of these other ones.
Well, I pressed a lot of them. What did they say?
Some of them seem kind of benign, but there's one that says purge purge generator, which doesn't sound so good.
Purge isn't exactly a friendly word in my experience.
Yeah.
What does this one say? And I'll point to the one that I pressed, which brought up like the flashing message.
Oh, shoot. What was that one? Oh, it's that one is for initializing the generator. But
that's not the one that I used to initialize the generator.
no. But it was one of the buttons on the thing you pressed. Nothing happened.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm guessing that there's some kind of safeguard in place for that to not work or something. Though you'd think that they had designed a safeguard to make sure you didn't, unleash.
Out of curiosity, are both of these lit? Like both of these?
Yes, they're coupled.
Okay. All right. Shall we?
My detect magic's up. Do I detect any magic in that room?
You can detect the crystal. You can detect Faye has magic on her.
Mm-hmm.
You detect magic in the stone that is constantly circling Faye's head.
Oh, right, that thing.
And
what the heck is that thing, Faye? Faye, what's that thing around your head?
it's called an ion stone.
What's it do?
This one's just a cheap one. It just makes it so I don't have to eat or drink.
You can... Have I ever heard of those? Can you...
Make a knowledge arcana check.
What the... What? Oh... Bummer. I mean, I guess that makes sense if I'm just asking about it.
Zach, I sent you a message.
7. No, 13.
13.
13.
You've heard of ion stones. What you know is just a general, like, they're magical stones that give benefits to those who are bound to them, essentially. You don't know any specific ones, like you haven't heard of any specific ones. You just know there's different types that do different things.
That's amazing. How do you buy one of those? How much are they?
With money.
How much?
It depends.
How much is yours? Look, I would love to not be able to...
Fine. I bought this one for 1,000 gold.
She's gonna make a note. Mentally. Because she doesn't have a journal.
Yes. Oh, yes, you do. Pick up some magic on Alvyn. Thank you. Just
Any
think.
on Elsewin?
I don't believe so. Is that correct, Jordan?
No, you don't pick up anything.
Okay.
It's all
She's
behind
not in like an illusion.
You do not pick up magic from the generators.
This is really weird. This place has like some type of anti-magic cone or something around this. This is clearly magic.
Might just be the glass. And I'll kind of like knock on the glass.
It could be.
I'm guessing that it acts as some kind of shielding,
Probably.
so that we don't get fried by the magic.
Probably.
Well, I guess I'll.
Shall we start the other side up?
Yeah, I guess I'll. Yeah, she'll walk over to the.
I'll
Hang
walk
on a
over.
second.
I'll plug in the crystal.
Hold on. Shouldn't somebody be asking what this does if we just turn it on? Like, on, whatever on here means? Like, what is this thing that we're doing?
As you guys would have been passing, sorry, this is on me. As you guys would have been passing the 3 other sealed doors on this level, those slates, the pulsing like letters, will say emergency power door controls deactivated.
Gotcha. Well, Faye knows that.
Yes.
I don't have my comprehend language.
Yes.
did
So
she
if
tell
you
us?
asked her, she would stop at each of them and kind of look at them and make a note.
Yes, we'd probably ask her.
So she'd tell you.
Emergency.
Emergency power. Door controls offline.
Who's to say that you starting up this power generator, you said? Oh, generator word? Generator. That it wouldn't just open the doors and it's like water and we're dead. I'm gonna go ahead.
There's been no sign of flooding in this place.
Well, I'm gonna get some spells ready. Hang on.
I suppose it doesn't hurt to be prepared. Yeah, the
Stop.
crystal goes in, but she doesn't press any of the
Okay.
buttons. For her.
I will cast Endure Elements on myself.
Okay.
So that I'm not fried to death.
Unrelated note: does Endure Elements have anything say anything about radiation?
I will show you what it is.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I know
Gosh.
what it says. I was just messing with you.
Okay. I will also cast Guidance and Virtue on myself.
Real quick, let me spend a minute buffing myself.
It's a thing. It's a thing. And Ox will stand back from that door looking at it. Okay.
Okay.
Ready.
Okay. She presses a button on the display. Then you hear the same, like, growing humming. And the light of the larger crystal that you put in there starts to drain away. And then there's a burst of light as this energy fills this room behind you, and light pours through. You see bolts of energy shooting between these 2 structures as the display on the one that you started like changes, and the other one goes through like lines of text and then shows the same general thing. Also, the red lights turn off, and white lights, like bright lights, fill the area. So the place is well lit now.
Oh.
Are they lit up from the
My bow is out when that happens.
Yeah, and there's places where like it's not, and it's from like places in the ceiling that are like, originally you didn't notice it in the low light conditions, but it's like pieces of like smoked glass that kind of just blended in with the dark ceiling that are now have the light coming through and
Oh,
just
interesting.
shining down. And then you see all the little red lights just are kind of fade out. Well, at least it's a bit easier to see.
we able to charge this thing back up?
Yeah, let me do that. She kind of looks at it for a moment, hits a button, and then you see as the crystal slowly becomes, or actually really quickly becomes filled with light.
Mm-hmm.
And then she hits a button, and you hear a click and a tss, and you can
pull
the crystal out. Do you mind if I keep a hold of that?
Sure. I'll grab like one of the uncharged small ones and fill it off of it real quick, just so I have that.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So she takes it and like gingerly puts it into her like satchel. It doesn't fully fit, like a little, like the end of it kind of pokes out of the main bag. Well, let's take a look around. And hopefully not... Well, let's take a look around. Or she just doesn't want to finish that thought.
Shall we try the closest door?
Aye, let's do that. She'll like walk over to here. I need to...
Do you by chance know of a good way to cut adamantine?
Not much of a metal worker myself. I had to melt my way through that first door and used an entire wand of acid splash.
It's just a shame to leave so much good metal sitting down here doing nothing.
Well, it's not running anywhere. Last I checked, they don't have legs. At least let's hope they don't have legs.
I'll peer behind them.
Okay. Alright, well, it looks like the door controls are online, but we've got a slight problem. It requires a password of some kind.
Like, you have to say it out loud? Or you have to,
No,
like,
you have to
press stuff?
I think there's the characters are right here. I think and she like hits one and you see that character pop up in a little box. It looks like you have to type it in.
Have we found anything with text on it in this whole place?
The name of the place. You type in the name, Project Artyrix.
How many characters does it require?
It doesn't say.
1, 2.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Just try like all of them in a row. Press all of them.
Well,
that way. And then
we don't necessarily want to put in an incorrect password. Like you wouldn't walk up to a club or anything that was requiring like a password to enter and just be like, "Oh, hey, is it horse? Oh no, okay, sorry. Is it donkey? No. Oh, okay. Can I try some more times?" Like generally, they try to beat you up for that kind of a thing.
The trick is to cough while you say it.
What about you, Elswin? You said you're really good at getting in and getting things apart and then putting them back together.
I suppose the question is how sophisticated is this mechanism? I mean, you're talking about talking to a person, Alvyn. I don't know if... I don't know.
Well, yeah, let's try something. Be my guest.
I suppose we could try that.
What if we look around? They might have written it down somewhere.
I mean, be my guest, but so far as I've seen, every scrap of parchment in this place has been destroyed by either fire or by just time.
I mean, I'll head down in here. I mean, it's the closest room, right? So, see if I can find anything in here.
You look around. You see several of the, 3 desks. I've already described this room to you before as a different character, so you see all of what Sam saw. There are books on the shelves. There are like scattered papers, but they're in awful shape. You like even just looking at them, you feel like they should just crumble to dust. A lot of the papers are so faded and worn that you wouldn't even be able to read what was on it anyway. The leather on a lot of the books has rotted. The place is dry, but it's been here for a very long time.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There's like no chance that I can like find something scratched into a desk or something like that?
Go ahead and give me a perception check, actually.
23.
23. Okay.
Faye, what are the characters like? Are they like our language kind of characters, or are they numbers? Or just symbols that aren't even make sense?
Well,
Like,
it all makes sense
copyrighted?
because I'm comprehend languages right now.
But like, is it
I have both. It looks like both.
like they're not just shapes?
No, they have an alphabet,
Okay,
and it looks like a numerical system.
how many letters?
Looks like 30.
How many? Is that it? Just letters.
There's letters and numbers.
How many numbers?
There's 10.
Great. I got nothing.
Boring ass base 10 number system.
It's the best, though.
Let's go over base 7.
Fine, base 12. There's 12.
12? Oh,
Ooh, yeah.
thanks for giving us more. It's probably.
I enjoyed
no
it.
kidding, that's
What are the last 2? Like 100th. Okay.
Okay. Eliswin, as you're peering and poking around through desks, you, underneath one of the bases of these black, like obsidian slates, there is it looks like the corner of like something flat is tucked underneath the base of it, and as you like pull it out, it looks like paper, except it feels much stiffer than paper.
It's laminated.
And it's dirty, it's dusty, like, and looking at it, it says there's 2 lines of text on it, and it looks like it's taken some damage, but not all of the characters are indecipherable.
Okay, yeah, I'll just walk back to these guys standing around the door.
Okay. I can't believe I missed that the first time.
Sorry. Well, it was difficult to see. It was underneath some things, and it's not in great condition anyway.
Yeah, so we've got a problem. And she's like looking at it. There's this is definitely the password, but it's not complete. It looks like this one's all numbers. I see a 9, a 7, Looks like another number. A 1, a 2, something, and then a 12, and then something else.
Say that again.
So missing 3 numbers?
Yes. 9, 7, blank, 1, 2, blank, 12, blank.
9, 7, blank, 1, 2, blank, 12, blank.
12, blank. Yeah.
Why don't we just guess? My guess is it's probably not a 1 or 2 or 12. That's all I got.
Oh, I suppose that's a...
Maybe there's another one
Maybe.
of those somewhere.
Well, did you see anything else in that room? Because I pretty well combed over the upper level rooms.
I'm gonna cast guidance and go in there and look one last time to
Okay,
make
perception
sure
check.
there's nothing else in there. Come on, Nat 20. Not. It's not gonna be better than Sam's. $20.
You don't see anything else.
Rolled an
Right?
8.
You do not find anything else resembling what he found. Or she found, sorry.
Cool. Yep, that was it.
I guess I'll take a look in here.
We should just guess.
That room is pretty much barren.
I'm gonna say 5, 6, and 0. 0 a number.
Yes.
5, 6, and 0 is my guess. That's what I'm gonna guess.
I suppose that's as good a guess as any. Any complaints? I'll take that as a no. And she'll put in some numbers. And then she hits a button. And
That's the noise.
that's the noise.
Wow.
There's a message pops up. Looks like that wasn't right.
What does it say?
It says password incorrect.
Oh, great.
Attempts remaining 2.
Oh, great.
Dang it.
Auxsonia in London, right?
Not today.
I'm gonna check this skeleton.
Anyone here know mending
Okay.
currently? I think Janus does.
I think Janus does, yeah.
Janus does know mending. Let me double check his.
Oh, to fix the
Character sheet.
paper, maybe?
To fix the paper.
I wonder if it would fix the ink on the paper.
It's worth a shot.
It's true, it is worth a shot. I mean,
If it works.
I think he has it. I don't know if he's prepared it, and because I can't.
Well,
see
he doesn't have to
his-
prepare. He's a spontaneous caster. Sorcerers are spontaneous casters. They can cast any spell they know whenever,
Okay.
as long as they have the open spell slot.
that's nifty. I need to play.
They don't know hardly any spells at all, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
was
I
gonna
think you have
say-
like 6 spells per word.
He probably knows, like 6 spells total between all the levels that he has access to. They also gain, spells at a slower rate.
Clerics are pretty cool in my book. So you can switch out spells every day.
Yeah, divine casters have it good.
Yeah. I mean, wizards can know the most, but you're fighting for those prepared spell slots every day.
Well, the nice thing about the divine casters is even if you know, even if you don't have a ton of slots, you can know any spell on the list without having to have special access to it.
Yeah.
That is clever. Okay. So he has mending because I remember that. And I guess he'll attempt mending on it. As he's holding it, he goes through casting. You see as some of the scrapes and all the dust is like removed from it. Where there are two of the numbers are like there's like a scratch on it that is, and as the scratch mends, those two numbers become clear. But the last number, as it mends and comes back together, there's just like a blank space there. Like mending doesn't
work it. Okay.
Doesn't replace the ink that was destroyed.
What were the two
so
numbers?
The two new numbers, so it's 975123.
Aha, I was close. Your turn, Alvyn, or Janus, or Auxsonia, or Faye even.
I'm gonna look at the skeleton.
Okay.
It's my turn.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
That is a 26.
Okay.
Perception.
You're looking around. It looks humanoid. Like I said, a great deal of this individual suffered extreme trauma through this cave-in. The clothes of this individual are just tattered, rotten rags, essentially. I assume you're looking for some kind of slip of similar paper or something like that.
Yeah, something like I already found.
You do not find one.
Okay. So they kind of took me through the whole compound to get them here, right?
Yes.
I'll just pop my head back out. Maybe there's more of this code somewhere upstairs? There's a possibility that more things have been revealed there.
I agree. Let's still go around a little bit. We don't want to waste our last two attempts.
Okay.
We might also see if the other doors have password requirements.
Okay. So
there's a chance that those don't.
Yeah.
Who wants to find out what a hot shower is?
Oh, wait. Who turned all of the knobs? Was that Ox?
Yeah. Okay. So heading back down this hallway, past the other two doors, the two displays have the same thing. They both require passwords.
Dang, okay.
Obviously, there's no indication on if it's the same password or not.
Yeah.
Heading back to the upper floor. Let me put Elliswin on here. Okay, Elliswin is on here. Everybody should be able to see. Oh, actually, I think I turned off Fog of War on here anyway, or dynamic lighting. Okay. Okay. So what do you guys want to do up here? So a couple things actually. As you come up here, there is sounds in the what is labeled as the kitchen. These three look like cabinets right here are humming gently. And if you walk up to they're humming gently.
Magic?
Yes. There is very, very faint. Now at this point, there's very faint magical auras just about everywhere.
Could I see that card real quick?
The only...
I just thought of something. Faye?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I guess Faye has the card. Yeah, here you go.
I'm going to very nonchalantly pull my goggles out of my coat,
Okay.
put them on, and look at this thing very closely.
Okay.
See if I can make out the symbol that was there.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check, I suppose. And you're getting a plus... Just tell me what you get.
Natural 10, which plus my perception is 5, so 15.
Okay. You scrutinize this small piece of paper, and the mending spell did good work. The spot where that number would have been is totally smooth. There's no
I can't see, like,
indications of what.
any traces of what it was.
Nope.
Never mind then. I'll hand it back to Faye. Take off my goggles. Tuck them back into my robe.
Nice eyewear. And she kind of like winks at you and kind of like...
She's
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
gnomes.
Moving through the rest of this place, obviously it's all well lit. The quarters, like the bedrooms, nothing has really changed there besides lighting. Going into the bathrooms, you do hear a like
Flush.
sound of flush. You hear the sound of I guess just the sound of running water, I guess. And drips. And splashing.
Still no detecting no magic.
I told you there's magic all over the place. It's just faint magical auras everywhere.
Nothing super strong though on
Nope.
like the spigot thingies.
Nope. No magic on the spigots.
But there is running water?
We hear
You hear it.
water
Okay.
in the shower thing. And I don't know it's a shower.
You don't know it's a shower.
There's a
Yes. So
thing.
if you're going towards the sound of the water, which I'm assuming you are wanting to.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So up here, where you messed with some knobs.
Alvyn messed with some knobs. I
I
think
think you both messed with knobs.
I was just
maybe.
looking at them. I was like, these are weird statues.
Oh, okay, then it was only me who messed with those.
Here, this spout that's set up on the wall has water just kind of basically just leaking out of it.
Hmm. I will put some in my hand, cast purified food and water, which
Okay.
I prepared today,
Okay.
and take a drink of it.
Okay.
Is it water?
It's water.
Hey, there's water down here.
What do you mean, water? Is it dangerous?
Well,
Is there a flood?
no. Oh, right. No. No. Just slow little drips, but I purified it, so it's okay if you want to drink some, but I don't know where it's coming from or what the point of it is. Looks like they just have a leak.
Perhaps it's for filling up. Perhaps it is for filling up water skins. Although it seems like another place to put it, but
It also seems very what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my gosh. It seems bad for that purpose. It would take a while to fill a water skin this way.
That's assuming
I'll
we
walk up
know
to it.
exactly what the purpose is.
I'll walk up to it and like crank the knob a bit more.
And what?
Crank the knob.
Okay. The water starts to come out a little bit more strongly.
I'll like keep cranking it.
Okay. You keep cranking it, and eventually it'll stop twisting. It's now, I guess for you, Noah, like having a garden hose, just like kind of pouring out. The water pressure is not high.
Oh,
Basically.
okay.
So for you as a player, for reference, for Alvyn, obviously doesn't know what a garden hose is, but the water is just kind of, just kind of like if you had taken a water skin and punctured it. It's essentially that's.
Yeah. Interesting.
Is anyone touching the water besides Ox?
I'll touch it.
Yeah.
Okay, it is
I'll, like, cut my
bitterly
hand.
cold. Absolutely
Oh.
bitterly cold.
Dang.
Okay.
Oh, Ox didn't notice because. Yep. Okay.
Endure elements, yeah.
Yeah.
Feels great.
It's a bit odd, but beyond that, I don't see what purpose it serves. Something to look into, certainly, but
The problem is we just don't know enough about these people that made this place.
Well, I've
seems
had
like they like their secrets.
enough info. Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Do you think you've had enough answering your questions?
well, it doesn't look like we're finding anything else up here. Which, if you guys look around, you're not gonna find any more pieces of paper, anything that's legible.
What was going on with these things over here?
Okay, they're humming gently.
Is this one cracked open?
It is open,
What are they
and it
humming?
looks like there's some kind of
Wow.
waste refuse just kind of on the ground, and you can see where there's like basically shelves on the inside, and there's just like lumps and decayed lumps of things. They're totally indistinguishable from, like, unrecognizable.
I'll go ahead and open like this one in the middle here.
Oh no.
Okay, you open it. It's the same thing, shelves of unrecognizably decayed things. It does feel slightly colder. There's a draft of somewhat cold air as you open it.
Seems like these people really like cold shit.
Huh.
I suppose
Well,
in a certain way that's a commodity.
Oh. Shit, and Faye's actually going to make a note of that. Perhaps that they survived in colder climates. Interesting. Or preferred colder climates.
Just wait till you see the HVAC unit.
Right.
Hey. That's Sam's joke.
Well, I suppose we should go back down.
What if they had a bunch of animals that needed cold?
Seems like kind of an unsatisfactory ending.
Doesn't seem like this
I
is
have
a
an
very good
idea.
place to keep animals.
I have an idea.
What?
What's that?
We're not going to find the last digit of that passcode, right?
We could
But what if
guess.
we... Aye, but we have 3 doors. And in theory, we could use the guesses on all of those doors. Like the extra guesses. So instead of just one more guess before our final guess, which needs to be correct, we would have the one on the door that we already tried 1, 2 on another, and 2 on another for 5 guesses.
Alright.
That's assuming each lock uses the same key.
Yeah, but, you know,
Which
we
isn't
got,
a very good
we
way
got
to structure
something.
a security system.
It fits one of them.
Aye, but we only got... We're not going to expire the guesses on any of the doors.
I see what you're getting at.
Oh.
Okay.
Guess until we
Okay.
have one more guess and then move on to the next door.
Aye.
Let's try it.
I guess.
So what did we
suppose that
try
is
for the last
assuming-
digit previously?
Okay.
We tried 0, but the
0.
middle number was 6.
Well, that was with the...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the rest of it wasn't correct, though.
So we could do 0.
Oh, so we need to try 0
I will
again.
move you back down to this one.
Just
Is this really a base 10 number system? It's not 12, right?
No, it is
base
base 12, I think.
base
Yeah, that's
12.
why 12 is
Oh,
one of the
now
digits that he
it's-
listed off.
Now it's base 12. 0 through
Because we
12.
friggin'
Well,
said
that
something.
made it harder. Could've been
You
base
wanted.
4.
You complained about not having a base 10, so I made it something interesting.
Blue fire has come down.
My favorite's actually base 5, so, you know.
I like
Okay,
base...
base
I like
50.
binary.
You got it.
Could we use a binary system?
You've got a.
Or I've actually... Just saying, I've heard of some
you've got
Russian
a
researchers who use trinary.
dodecanary system.
No, Alvyn, put something in the system. Make a guess.
Okay, so what are you guys guessing? You have 2
I think
attempts
Do you
on this
roll
door
a
still.
D12?
Alright, well, we're only going to use 1 attempt on this door.
Okay.
Somebody
My
want to roll a
gut-
D12?
My gut,
Well, rolling a d12 leaves off 0.
yeah, it does.
Oh, that's true. Well, okay, wait. Does that mean it's base 13?
Well, no, because we have... Oh,
Because if it's 0 through 12, then that's 13.
that's true.
Then it's 13. Come on, pick a number. Pick
Okay,
a
fine,
number.
base 13.
Pick a number.
Gosh dang it.
It's base... Oh, damn. Why did I have to open my stupid mouth?
No, we'll keep it base 12 if you guys want to use a d12 to decide. That works for me. So instead of a 12 for the second to last number, we'll just make it an 11.
Oh. Okay, so 0 is still an option. Okay.
Okay.
What do we want to do?
I'm standing back. Guidance and virtue.
Hold on. What numbers aren't in this right now? There's 0...
0, 4, 6,
4.
8, and 10.
and 10. None of the other numbers repeat. And so while that it's totally erroneous to assume that no number will repeat, we don't have anything else to go off of.
And we've got conveniently 5 guesses.
And we conveniently have 5 guesses
Go for it.
without using any final guesses. So let's just go
Okay,
through
so
it.
we have 5 numbers.
Okay,
0.
so your
0.
first guess is, okay. Flashing message, password incorrect, 1 attempt left.
Okay, go to a new
Or
door.
1 attempt remaining. Okay?
We only have 2 other doors down here, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. Standing back again. Guidance and virtue.
Okay.
Four.
Incorrect password, 2 attempts remaining.
6.
Incorrect password, 1 attempt remaining.
Move to the next door.
Guidance and resistance.
If this works,
Where did I leave Janus?
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Okay.
8.
Incorrect password. 2 attempts remaining.
10.
Incorrect password. 1 attempt remaining.
Hang on.
We can't guess anymore, though.
So let's just guess the right number. My guess is 3.
Hold on, real quick, before we try this again, I actually want to try something. I'm going to remove the power crystal from the monitor.
There is no power crystal in the monitor.
Damn it.
Well, but here's a question: what if we turn off those
What if I put one of the blue crystals in?
machines?
You did, you had, but you removed it.
Right, what happens if I
we
do
could
that?
put another one.
It
You filled one up already,
nothing.
didn't you?
Nothing happens.
Oh.
What if we turn off the machines on the other side, like they were when we got here, and then do everything over again to see if it starts everything up again?
Do we know how to turn off the generator?
There wasn't a button for turn off generator.
There was not a button.
Let me try it. Let me try it.
Maybe that's
Hold
what
on, we
weird
don't want
means.
to lock ourselves out of one of these doors.
We're already locked out if we don't try anything.
You've got a 1 in 7 chance.
Maybe I'm lucky.
Faye, it's up to you.
I mean, at this point, your guess is as good as mine. I'm good with what the group wants to decide on this. I don't want the responsibility of if this goes south. So, whatever number you decide on, that's the one I'll put in.
Yes. And you can finish that if you like. Okay, hang on a sec. Hang on a second. We can just guess on this one, then you go to the next door and see if, like, it might just say, like, locked out, you know, and we could go to the next door and then try guess on that one.
I'm worried about what happens if we continue to guess incorrectly.
By what happened last time?
Well, Alvyn, you're the strongest person here. I can give you some resistance. We could all stand back.
Fine.
I can shield you too. I've got stuff that can help. You can pick the number if you want.
I'll put in 31-3.
What?
How confident are you on 3?
It's just a guess.
Judging by what happened the last time you played around in here, it's just worth mentioning. There might be some pretty severe consequences this time as well.
That's why we're only having one person do it, and it's the best person to do it, and there's going to be resistance, and I'm going to have a shield on you too.
Listen, I'm already out of character ideas with this character.
Just move back. Okay, I'm going to cast resist energy on you. Lightning. I guess. Electricity.
Okay.
Am I allowed to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Distinguish the quick one. I will put virtue and shield other on you, and then run around the corner.
Faye, what are these numbers? Where are they? Which characters are they?
She'll point to them, 0 through 11.
Cool.
Okay. So what's the code you put? 975-123-11.
I'm gonna go with my gut. 5.
Okay. You put in a 5. You hit enter. And as soon as you hit enter, the red emergency lights that had been on start flashing. And there is on the display comes up incorrect password, security measures activated. There is
I'm just gonna shout out, run!
Okay!
There's a crackled, gargled voice that you hear. It's speaking in a language you don't understand, but Faye will translate and say, it's saying, primary security measures offline, secondary measures activated, Project Artyrix activated. And the door opens. I need you guys to roll initiative.
Okay! Oh my
no,
gosh!
this is the worst way this could have gone.
I'm so excited! It opened! It opened! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! 25.
Okay, let's get some battle music in here.
Oh my gosh! Let's go!
Let's go home.
You have a resistance DR10, Alvyn, right now.
Yes, for 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
Wait, so what all did you buff me with?
Okay, so I've given you guidance. Virtue. Virtue gives you a +1 temporary hit point for a minute, which is
Okay.
gonna be the 10 rounds if we go that long. You have resist energy, so DR to lightning 10. Every time you take that damage, and you also have shield other on you, which means if you take damage, part of it goes to me. So.
Oh.
That could go really badly.
Yeah.
That could go very, very poorly.
Oh, you know what? It's a pair of platinum rings worth 50 gold.
Oh, you do not have that.
I don't, so I would have prepared a different spell. Crap. What would I have given you? A buff.
Important note. Good to know for next time.
Yeah. Sorry. Should have had that. I'll give you... Shoot. Shield of Faith instead, because it's a similar thing where I'm trying to buff you up. You have a... I think it's a +2 to your AC right now.
Is that music or is that Jacob?
That's music. That's music.
Really want Jacob.
Also, I just gotta say for Janus's sake, he's not right there.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
No. Well, it's probably over here. Ox, can you move back
I mean,
to where you were when he would have?
I think we should feed him to it.
That's where I would have been. I said I ran around the corner.
When he put before he put the code in. Like all of that happens. Like, and then you guys are going to initiative. It's not like he put the code in and then.
Well, they were around.
So
They had
I
backed up
already-
around
I
the
said
corner.
I
They
bumped
had
him up
already
and I
backed up
ran
around the corner. I was the only one there in case it like zapped me.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Yeah.
I'd say actually probably
You have a
Faye might go
plus
back
2
this way.
deflection bonus to your AC right now
Move yourself to where you were, Jordan.
for 4 minutes.
Seems about right.
So,
I love that.
holy smokes! Good job, Malik. Nice.
I shouldn't trust. Shouldn't trust Roll20. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, this is right.
I don't know. Roll20 works really great for me.
This is right when Jacob's gonna come in too and be like,
Yeah.
"Guess what
Oh.
we
Holy
did?"
crap,
wow.
you guys!
Whoa,
Wow, okay.
That
go Janus.
freaking initiative.
We run. We run.
Now we run.
How close are we to him getting here? Pretty close. Do we just wait for him since he's first?
I would say, yeah, we should.
Okay.
Ouch. We should. I think we will wait for.
I'm
him.
first. He's not first. I'm first.
Yeah, Ox is first.
Oh, okay.
But
I
I
didn't
don't
see
have his
Ox's
spells,
result.
so I don't want to
Yeah.
act in his stead because I don't know what.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and pause the music until we're actually going,
Okay.
so we
Jordan,
don't burn through the
did
playlist.
you roll initiative?
I
8.
did. I got an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did roll
Yeah.
initiative. I
Um,
just rolled it tomorrow.
Yeah. Make sure, just as a thing, if you
Aw.
select your token and then roll initiative, it adds it in there, and I don't have to put it in there.
Yeah, no, it did already, didn't it? It should
Nope, it
have.
did not.
I had my token selected when I rolled.
Weird. No, Roll20 is probably just being
Huh.
weird.
Yeah.
What would
Noah, I need help. I need
How so?
motivation. Convince me to go Arcane Trickster.
Go Arcane Trickster.
There you go.
Okay.
Make a diplomacy check.
Your stats are mad capable, so you should take advantage of the stats that you have that are mad capable and make a mad character.
Fair enough. Fair enough. That's a good point.
Have you seen
And I
his stats,
you know
Alvin?
what?
Yeah.
Or Noah?
Yes.
pretty
No.
nuts.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah,
pretty
they're
bonkers.
stupid good.
From a mechanical perspective, I helped him build his character. So
Yeah, we were going through options. Okay. I'm gonna do
turns out, Arcane Archer, it can actually be very strong if built correctly.
it. Yes.
Noah, can you tell me what you see? What does Alvin see?
Oh yeah.
I see blackness.
Yeah.
It has not been revealed to me.
Can we know before we take this little break? What happened?
Oh shit!
What happened?
Oh,
I might need some help up here.
What is it?
I don't have a word for it.
that's never a good sign.
Person, place, or thing, or idea?
Idea. Oh no,
None
it's
of the
student loan
above.
debt.
None of the above.
What is this thing? Can I look around the corner to see what this is, or I just have to wait?
Oh,
I have to
no.
wait.
I like the
Jacob,
I like the
I
idea
mean,
that we just rolled initiative against
Look,
an idea.
even
It's
if you
like,
looked around the corner, that's all you see.
No, I meant like I could go. And look, but okay.
On your
oh
turn, you
no, it's the GDP of Moldova.
Look, do we fight or run? You know I don't want to run.
Running wouldn't be a terrible plan.
You need to convince me, because that just seems like a casual, oh, we could go for a stroll today. It's not that cold out, like, attitude.
This could get bad very fast.
Actually, stay.
Wait a minute. If this is just what's behind the door,
I should also note, you would have heard that both of these doors in this hallway opened.
Oh.
Just this hallway?
You're too far away to hear the other one. If it opened or not.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
You do not know if that one is open.
I have cast. What have I cast today?
Both of the doors are open, by the way.
I've got an idea. All we gotta do is convince him to go hold some crystals in that other room.
Hey, hold this to this crystal.
Can you help me? I dropped my crystal. All you gotta do is pick it up and hold it right there, and it should fix right up.
I'm interested, Noah, in what your thoughts are right now. You should message me what you're thinking.
What I'm thinking?
Yep.
As Noah?
As Noah and Alvyn. One or the other, doesn't, whichever. I'm just interested. I've been looking forward to this for a while.
Huh. Okay, so
Jess, I'm freaking out here, not knowing what this is.
I know, I don't either. My guess is
gonna
something
be-
mechanical is my guess.
Yeah,
Because it would have died down here.
yeah. I'm starting to get a little bit worried.
Trying to remember what spells I cast today. I did endure elements, resist energy. Oh, shield of faith. That's the other one.
Why does she keep...
Endure.
That's so weird.
I don't know. It's just her thing. Isn't that so cool though?
Pretty neat.
I found out today that Shaun White and Nina, this lady who plays Elena in Vampire Diaries, are dating in real life, and it's just like, that is so cool.
Is that Alvyn and Noah?
Yes.
Perfect. That's funny.
Well, the good news is that Janus's reaction is going to be in character.
We seriously might want to consider just running.
Mm. Oh, okay. So I cured you up. That's what I did in the morning. Cure. I did 2 cures. I did 1 endure element, 1 shield of faith.
Oh no, I'm scared. Something just dawned on me.
What?
Zach, you balanced this for us having a high-level wizard in our party because of frickin' Faye.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
I mean, a generator killed one of us last time, so. Let's see. Resist energies. Yeah. Okay. I've got some spell slots left. That's good. And yeah. Did you make sure you added your +2 to your AC, Noah?
I did.
Cool. And your DR.
Yep.
Cool. Hopefully that helps. At least you're full health today. You're welcome. You picked 5. Out of curiosity, can you tell us what number it is now, or does it matter?
I mean,
there's still a door we haven't opened.
Right. That we don't know of.
Yeah, I'll hang on to that.
Okay. All right. Are we? doing this?
Yeah, I suppose. I really dislike playing people's characters for them while I'm a GM, but I don't want to have you guys sit here for 30 minutes. Okay.
Cue battle music.
Let's cue battle music.
Oh, it left.
Rude.
Rhythm. I mean, at least you've got some cool spells on you right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So, starting back up from our break. The door opens. Alvyn, you are the only one who can see anything. Inside this room, which is about roughly 70 feet in depth and about 40 feet in width. 30 feet in width. On each wall, there are 4 alcoves where a figure is standing, like a statue made of metal. And each of these figures has a small stand next to them that has one of those obsidian slates on it. And there are workbenches scattered around with tools like rusted components and broken things also just kind of all over the place. And as the door opens, 2 of these figures start moving. The other ones are immobile, but 2 of them have this soft blue light that is shining from behind like armored plates and things like that. And they both, with like this singular mechanical movement, just smooth, just turn and snap and towards the door. Ox.
How's it going over there?
Remember when I said I was scared about like what would happen if we put the wrong passcode in?
Yeah.
I have a right to be.
Okay, are we running or are we just staying? Like, is stuff gonna explode?
I don't think stuff's gonna explode. It might. I don't know.
It's your turn, Ox.
Cool. I will cast Virtue on myself. That's my turn.
Okay. Brings us to Janus.
You should probably just get behind me.
He's just gonna kind of hang out here next to you, Ox. Like take a 5-foot step back out of this direct hallway. Alvyn.
Aha.
Time's wasting.
Wish me luck. I'm charging.
Okay.
I have a straight line to this first one, don't I?
You do.
I'm charging.
Okay.
And I am going to... I can only make a single attack on a charge, correct?
Yeah, a charge is your full attack action.
Mm-hmm. I get a +2 to hit.
That sounds right. I can double check. Yes, but you also take a -2 on your AC until the start of your next
Yeah.
turn.
Yep. Actually, in that case, I'm not going to charge. I'm just going to move in because it's within my move radius.
Okay.
And I'm going to give him the old 1-2.
Okay.
21 and 14.
Yeah, the first one hits. With your as your opening move is with the pick, and it sinks like into a spot between two metal plates on like the torso, and as you rip it free, it doesn't look like it did as much damage as it looks like it should have, and as you spin around and hit with the hammer, the figure actually lifts its arm, which has a halberd in one hand, and just blocks it, just like with the, not that Alvyn would be familiar with it, but that unnaturally precise speed and movement that robotics have sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you said 6. Okay.
6. I min damaged that. That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. Malik's turn. He sees you charge in. He's gonna similarly move. Actually, he's gonna get to like right here, and then he's gonna be like, there's a moment where he's just like, he runs in and he's just like, and then he's going to what he's going to do is he's going to move to... Yeah, he's going to move up and cover your flank.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Elliswin. No, not you yet. Bad guys.
Thingies.
They are going to move.
Statues.
Okay, that one can get there. So we'll start actually with this one right in front of you. Alvyn is going to step down from its little pedestal, and it turns and faces you, and it's going to attack you with its halberd. Which that is definitely going to hit.
What is it?
It is a total of 35. Rolled really well.
Noah, your face of regret.
It's not too late to run.
True.
Sorry, not 35. 30. Straight 30.
Okay.
That is going to be 11 points of damage.
We can't last.
You say we can't last?
No.
Well.
That just did over 25% of my HP.
Yeah.
And I have to make a roll.
Oh, great. Did we just lose Alvyn? You got a 7, Zach. Zach, you rolled a 7.
That's a fail.
Yep.
Okay. That one does its thing. This one is going to. By the way, Alvyn and Malik both noticed that there are other figures in this room. They look like they're not fully put together, or they look like parts of them have decayed, rusted. These two do not like. There are parts where metal plates look like they're missing, and things like that. They do not look like they are as designed for strength. It's going to move here. And it's going to attack Malik. And that is... definitely going to hit. That's the wrong dice. That's right. There. Okay, and it does 11 damage to Malik as well. Oh. Work with me. Okay. Okay. Elswyn, you see out of the second doorway a figure, roughly this shape and dimensions and proportions as a humanoid creature, but made out of metal, walking with a bit of like a hitch in its gait. Made of metal plate. It's made of metal plates. There's a blue light that's kind of shining out from behind plates and behind mechanisms and things. And as it's just marching essentially down the hallway towards Faye. And it is your turn.
Okay. I mean, I don't really have to go anywhere to see what's going on, or to actually fire. Let's see. What do I want to do? I mean, I guess I'm just gonna shoot at it.
Okay.
I don't really have a whole lot of other options. Off to a great start. That was a 1.
Oof.
A natural one?
Yep.
Okay. High or low?
Low.
Okay. You loose an arrow, and it flies down the hallway. Doesn't hit Faye, but it also does not hit the construct that is making its way down the hallway. Are you moving? Doing anything else?
I'll kind of look at the other two and just, like, we have a problem here.
Where's Alvyn?
He went inside that door.
Then we go.
And I just kind of gesture.
Okay. Well, I know where I'm going.
Okay. Are you moving, Eliswin?
I guess I'll kind of make my way towards the door.
All right. It is Faye's turn. The question is, does she open up with big spells first?
Yes. Wizards always open up with big spells first.
It's generally a pretty wizard thing to do.
No, she's gonna cast Mage Armor on herself. And then she's going to step the frick back. Because she's a wizard.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So Faye, as Faye's like moving, runs back towards you, Eliswin, and when she reaches your side, she kind of goes into casting, and you see as this like distortion in the air directly around her as her mage armor goes on. And that will bring us to Ox.
5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 35, 10, 15, 20.
You'll notice entering the room that Alvyn is not standing in anything close to resembling a humanoid fighting stance.
I was trying to come flank for you, but I can't freaking get that far. That's my turn.
That's your whole
I use
movement,
my action
remember?
to move.
Okay. Janus is going to...
Actually, because bonus actions aren't a thing in this.
No, they're not. Janus is going to run in here past you and Eliswin and Faye and kind of run up to right here to be central. But that takes his movement and his standard action. Alvyn.
2 hits.
Okay.
In rage. $19 and a crit!
Nice!
Oh,
Nice! Very nice. Those will both hit. That is excellent. So a total of 29 damage to this thing?
29 damage.
Okay, across 2 attacks. So.
Across 2 attacks, yep.
Okay. You put the beat down on this thing. That really hurt it. Alvyn, not that you'd notice it, but Ox, it seems like these strikes are doing a little less damage than they would normally do, you think.
Can you hit it harder?
But it definitely looks like you when he lands, so like he gets his pick in and he like wrenches out a metal plate and in the same movement like swings the hammer in back into that spot that now is vacated, and there's this sharp, like this twisting metal sound and like this bang and like a little bit of a like like when you hit a tuning fork for a little bit, and you see like the blue light that's shining from inside this thing kind of like flickers, like a little flickers a bit, and then it like stabilizes again. But that was a big hit for sure.
Is it safe to say that these things are constructs?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
They are definitely not living creatures.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yes, that is easily apparent.
Thank you.
Obvious.
You've got your other one. Dang, I'm excited, guys.
Good freaking hit. Malik is going to take heart that he now has some people with him, and he's going to you know what? I think he's gonna just do his, fighter thing and do power attack. Yeah. And he just takes his axe in two hands and just huge chop on this guy. So let's go. This I should make a macro for him power attacking.
Oh my god!
Another 29 damage, guys. Another 29 damage.
With the power attack, which he's two-handing, so it's extra 3 damage.
Oh, and that's multiplied by crit because it's not precision.
So that's another 12 damage on top of that.
He has the highest score now.
So 29, 30...
39? Or no, 41.
41. Malik, I've never been so proud of an NPC.
He's a better barbarian than me, the barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Okay. He hits this thing, and his axe just with like rising on his tippy toes, like full, like you're splitting wood, because this thing is taller than him. And his back snaps forward, and his axe just notches in perfectly, and as it's cutting through, it's like tearing off plates, and the whole front of this construct is just like, there's an insane amount of damage. The blue light is flickering, and it is like just flickering. It's not stabilizing. This thing is just like, you can hear the grinding of like joints and things as it's trying to move.
Did he take it to 0?
No, he did not, but he almost did.
Wow.
I was gonna say, if he took it to 0, that was just gonna be
was
another.
This close to one-shotting that thing.
That would be amazing. Well,
Freaking-
40-something points is a lot.
GM bias is real, guys.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, so it's their turn. Constructs do not know the word fear, so this one's going to keep attacking Malik. That's definitely going to hit. And oof, oh, that's max damage. The wrath of the construct here. That's 16 points of damage.
Oh. What's Malik's HP total?
38.
And he just took 27 in 2 rounds.
Yes, he did. He does not look good. He's still standing, but he doesn't look great. But he's, in his defense, just gave a whole lot better than he's got. So
yeah.
This one in front is going to continue to attack Alvyn. That's a natural 15, which will be, I should probably try to remember that. Yeah, that's going to hit. What's your armor class again?
21.
Yeah, that for sure hits. You lucky duck. He did minimum damage, so 7 points of damage. As it like swings down with the halberd, you manage to like kind of move out of the way, but it leaves a pretty deep gash over your shoulder and going onto your back. As
I'm
you
down
try
to
like, roll with
24. I'm down to 24.
These ones.
What's Alvyn look like?
Alvyn looks.
Like, what's your pose?
He said like down all fours.
Yeah, not humanoid.
Not the way a gnome would typically stand.
Definitely, yeah, down on all fours. Holding the hammer kind of like up and like angled over his back.
Like,
With
you're
one
not
hand.
you're not on your knees, you're on your toes still, right? Like, you're just touching
On
them.
toes, but
Ouch.
then, yeah. Well, no, and then on, like, weight is on
Mhm.
my hands. So,
Yeah.
Or one of my hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 10. 40 there. Okay. I also say these are, the varying looking condition that they were in. The one that's orange, I guess this is the orange one here. Jordan, you see it's walking like it's got a hitch in its step, and it's actually walking slower than this one back here. This one back here looks like it's in pretty good condition. That's their
Oof.
turn. It is your turn, Elswin.
Oh, goody. I'm gonna look at Faye. Do you have any way of handling these with me?
Are you kidding me? I'll show you a thing or two.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at this orange one. Since it's like limping, it doesn't happen to have its dexterity. Like, it isn't
It's
flat-footed, is it?
It is not flat-footed. It's just moving slower.
Okay. Well, I rolled like crap anyway, so 16 I'm gonna guess does not hit.
No, that just misses. And you loose this arrow, and it like hits one of the chest plates on the chest of this thing, and the arrow just shoots off and basically ricochets off this thing.
Okay.
But you can't do anything better than that.
I'm trying.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I got.
She just stand back and watch this, and she's going to cast a lightning bolt,
Yes.
which she can hit both of these in
Yes.
the same line. They need to make reflex saves. Okay, not bad, not bad. I need to check what her DC is. Ha! Man, I love this freaking gnome. They fail their DCs. Fail the saves.
What's her DC?
Her
What's her
Her
DC?
DC is 18.
Oh.
Because she has insane intelligence and she's an evoker.
Oh.
Okay, that's gonna do. I need to break out my d6s.
How many do you need?
I need 5d6.
Oh, that's not enough.
It's it's
We have,
gonna
like-
be pretty
we have,
gnarly
like,
on these guys.
20 now.
Alright,
Can't wait till we're higher levels.
that could have been better. Unfortunately, that's only 11 points of damage,
Oh.
which is pretty
That's
light.
as much as she did to us when we passed our reflex
I
saves.
know,
Gosh, dang it.
she just, I guess the GM bias isn't there for this one. There is good news, however. Eliswyn, as Faye just kind of like looks at you with this smirk, cracks her knuckles, and just goes into spell casting, and you see this bolt of electricity shoot out of her hand, hits the first one, and then goes continues through it and hits the next one, and then just kind of scorches the wall behind it. When the bolt finishes, there's electricity like sparking and arcing over this thing, and the blue light that like suffuses them is flickering wildly. And eventually it does stabilize, but that lightning bolt looked like it did a pretty good number on him.
Okay, so potentially weak to lightning.
Potentially.
Send it to the generator room.
Okay. Ox, it's your turn.
She's gonna pound her. No. She's gonna hold on to her blade, and she's going to say a prayer. And everybody gets 11 points of healing.
Okay. There's a pulse of like light and like crackling static that shoots out from Ox. You said 11?
11.
Sweet.
I rolled a 6 and a 5.
Nice.
Then
And
I
this
will stand.
Pulse just washes over the two constructs and doesn't seem to do anything to them.
Yep. And then I'm gonna stand
However,
here.
Channel Divinity does provoke an attack of opportunity, right?
It's not a spell. It's
not a spell, but
You'll have to look that up. It's a SU.
Spell-like abilities also.
What's the SU mean again? They do not provoke attacks of opportunity and never require concentration checks. It's a standard action.
Yeah, I'm seeing that as well. It does not provoke an attack.
yes, it does. Okay, cool. All right, so you do that.
And I move there, so I am now flanking with Alvyn, and I am looking pissed because I haven't hit anything yet. It's my turn.
All right. Janus is going to... Well, the one facing Malik looks like it's about to drop. The one is between Ox and Alvyn, and he's well aware of your two's prowess. So he's going to turn, and he's going to cast Bungle on this one right here. Hold on.
This song is quite fitting.
And let me double check something on Bungle. Okay. He casts, or attempts to cast Bungle, and the, yeah, it has no effect. Alvyn.
Doing the only thing I know how.
Second one
14
hits.
and a 23.
Does
Second
he
one
get
hits.
a bonus for flanking?
He does.
It still wouldn't hit.
He does, but it doesn't.
Because it would
Okay.
take it to 16. I would need a 17.
Okay.
Well, maybe.
Maybe it's a 17. We don't.
Well, Jordan rolled a 16 and you said just barely missed, so...
Yeah, but you guys are fighting two different constructs.
Oh. Gosh dang it.
Like I said, they're in different conditions.
Yeah, okay, so 4 damage, but not actually 4 damage, and probably doesn't even do anything.
It does pretty minimal damage, but you do a little bit of damage.
Aw.
I said a minimal damage.
Un single point.
Okay. Malik is going to...
Or halved.
hopefully finish this thing. I can't believe you and him critted back to back. That's so great.
Just be glad I didn't crit with my pick. Because I have better strength on that, better power attack on that, and better crit multiplier on that.
Okay, and he's not. I didn't say he was power attacking, so that does hit, and you see as he kind of like refreshed from that burst of energy that Ox sent out, he just does like a quick like slash, and just severs components and things in the exposed chest, and you see as the light just flickers and dies as this just kind of suddenly just stops moving and it grinds to a halt where it's standing. It just dies standing up. Okay. It is now the construct's turn. We'll start with red one. Is going to keep attacking Alvyn. No reason not to. That is not a great roll. That is a 17, which misses you.
21, baby!
Okay. You see as this... like,
thanks for that +2 AC so much.
The way that this construct moves is it's like sharp, sudden movements that are like really jerky and look unnatural. And is it like now in this state, you've kind of been fighting it a little long enough to kind of not necessarily predict, but kind of like understand how it moves. And and it like just suddenly snaps forward and like swings at about head height, and you just duck right under it. But you do hear like the air just like it whistles over your head. It is moving fast.
Probably trims my split ends a little bit.
This one is going to step forward, and it's going to identify Faye as the biggest threat. So it's going to attack her. That's definitely going to hit. Mage armor's cool, but it's not super great.
She doesn't have armor.
Oh, that didn't roll right. That is not a small amount of damage.
If Jordan, if
14.
you or Faye had damage before by chance?
They did not.
Okay.
That was a big hit on Faye, but she's still up. The other one, whoops. It can move close enough. Okay, the other one is going to step up to you, Elliswin, and it's going to attack you. Whoa. That is not going to count. That is a 20...
Yeah, that's enough.
something. Okay. Not great damage. Only 9. And it is now your turn.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like that very much. And I think we're gonna have to, like, leave. Yeah, I guess I'll just look down at Faye. I think we need to get out of here.
If we leave now, we're going to be leaving those other 3 trapped in that room.
I mean, we don't need to leave. We just need to get away from these things.
Or other 4. She just kind of shrugs.
What if we get into the room?
That sounds risky.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna step back 5 feet.
You could also disengage and move away.
I don't want to do that because I think we need to put these things down. Yeah, I'm going to step back 5 feet and try to shoot this green one.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. That is a 29.
That will hit.
Nice.
Definitely.
Nice.
5 damage. Okay.
With your arrow?
Yeah.
Okay, you loose your arrow, and it's a solid hit, and it just stops dead on a metal plate.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was afraid of. I really hope Faye's packing some heat, because...
Okay, so that's your turn?
No, yeah, I don't know what else I'm going to do.
Okay. What does...
Probably.
I need to check because the D20 or PC Gen's not telling me how much damage this thing does. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Faye's gonna shout, hit him with lightning if you can. And
Oh yeah, sure. I'll just pull out my +2 sparking great axe of glory and
well,
use that.
I mean,
Time to bust out the teaser arrows.
Okay. Yeah. She's gonna take a 5-foot back, and then she is going to. This is not good. Don't want to burn another lightning bolt because they're not in a line. She is going to cast and hold Shocking Grasp.
Nice.
Nice.
She's down. I need to remember.
That is a good spell.
Mm-hmm.
Need to keep track of what spell she's using. One of those. Shocking Grasp is a level 1. And she's burned comprehend languages. Okay. Okay, so she's holding that, and it goes back to Ox.
High kick to the face, smiting. Inflicts moderate wounds on this thing.
I get a plus for flanking.
You do.
Oh, and it's a touch attack. I
It is.
sure hope it's low. That's an 11.
That does not hit. As you like go to like kick it, its head spins 180 degrees, looks right back at you, and it just bends forward and dodges. Like it's not okay. It's unnatural, and it just like moves just out of the way. of the kick.
I call dibs on this one. That's my turn.
Okay, Janus, seeing that bungle did not work. What kind of goodies can I pull up with Summon Monster 2?
Giant frog. Frog.
Maybe like something that can do lightning damage?
An eel.
He can summon a small elemental. So he is going
that
to
core?
spend his round. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
He is going to spend his round summoning a small air elemental.
Nice.
Which
Let's go.
should help you guys.
I mean, I think this other one's pretty much gone. I think we're doing
Which
okay.
we're just going to represent with this little blue ball,
Oh, nice.
which he's going to summon over here. Okay, and that will be on his turn. I'm right though, right? They deal. How do they deal damage? Oh, okay. They do it with the slam. It's not. Let's see if there's something else. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure out his spells.
You can have Alvyn people do stuff before. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's gonna take a
actually,
round.
that's a good point. No, you're familiar with sorcerers, I assume.
No, I was saying you could have Noah continue to go through initiative.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it's gonna
yeah.
take a whole round.
Go ahead. Yes, sorry, that too.
So is it my turn?
It is indeed.
All right. 1-2 pop. Another crit, baby!
Oh, wow.
Is it on the pick side?
It's on the hammer side again.
Hey, that's nice. Okay, so,
So as this thing spins its head around and then like bends forward, like dodging Aux's kick, Alvyn just comes up with the hammer, like just flicking it straight up, like straight into this thing's head, like the back of its head, basically.
Nice.
Okay.
Dealing 25 blunt damage.
Dang.
Okay. That as it like bends backward, it like meets your hammer in mid swing, and there's this sound of twisting metal, of the tearing of metal and breaking, and its head is just wrenched to its side and just bent down onto its shoulder, and the light just winks out, and it stays there for a moment, and then it kind of starts teetering backwards, and you guys kind of sidestep as it just hits the ground.
If I could take a 5-step to sidestep it, I would like to.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll toss that in there as flavor. You always have a 5-step.
That's why I wanted to take that.
Yep. So you're good, and it is down. And if I would stop throwing my stuff on the ground, I can actually look up this.
This is going better than I anticipated.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, crits make a world of difference.
Yeah.
It's still a young fight. There's still 2 very much dieable people in the hallway here.
No, I know.
Yeah, we'll just stick with the elemental. That'll be good. Nothing else on Summon Monster.
Do you want me to look through sorcerer stuff?
No, you're good. I was just double checking the list. I just wanted to check in the book and not on the website, because the book is what
For
we're
what spell?
running on. Summon monster 2.
Okay, I'll pull it up.
But unless you see something on that list that would do better than a small air elemental.
Okay.
What's Malik doing?
Malik is running down to help Eliswin and Faye. He's gonna run up right here, run past Janus, and he's going to power attack this dude. Alright, unfortunately, that does not hit with him power attacking and everything, so that does not hit. And it will be their turn. This one is going to turn and face and take a swing at him. That will definitely hit. And that's 13 points of damage. Malik is in a bad way. The orange one is going to step up and is going to attack Faye. Whoa. That's not right. Did it do 13 damage to her when it hit her last?
I don't know if you said out loud.
Because I
recall.
accidentally somehow managed to
you didn't.
subtract that from the construct instead of her.
You didn't say.
I think.
You didn't tell us.
No, I think it
You
was.
just
16.
You said she took a big.
It was 14. It was 14.
Air elementals don't get a lightning attack, do they?
No, they get slam. I thought they had lightning, but nothing else on that list has any electricity. So.
Well, a fire could work. I don't know.
Sorry, I somehow managed to subtract that from the wrong person. Okay. So it's gonna swing at her. That might actually miss her. That no, that still hits. Okay. And is going to deal 9 points of damage. Faye is hurt. It is Eliswin's turn.
Oh goody. Still completely unable to flank with anybody.
You can move down here.
Oh, I guess I could.
You absolutely could.
Yeah, I'm not good at the deck of that. See, this whole working together as a team thing is really important when you're a rogue. And somehow we always manage to completely just run away from each other. Okay. I'm gonna step back here, I guess. And I'm gonna shoot at the orange one.
Oh, wait.
Well, that's another 29 to hit.
That will hit.
2 damage.
Okay. You're shooting which one? The green one?
Orange. Said orange.
Orange?
Orange, yeah.
Okay. Again, your arrow hits true. It just stops on some armor.
don't think it's working. Like they're immune or something.
Honestly, Wolf might be your best bet for summoning here.
Is
What was that?
I was talking to Zach.
Lightning elementals are not.
Poor.
Yeah. No, they're bestiary 2. Okay.
I haven't seen anything on Lightning Elemental. I thought it was a thing.
It is a thing. It's just from this bestiary 2, which I'll have to think about how many bestiaries I want to include, because as the GM, I'm not sticking to the bestiary one.
So the core thing just says small elemental. So small lightning elemental is on the list in core because the book just says small elemental.
I'll give it to you guys.
Then definitely small lightning.
I'm
elemental.
not sticking to bestiary 1, so we'll.
It also has a slam. It's 1d4 plus 1d3 electricity damage.
Yes, it is.
And it has a special attack, Metal Mastery, and Spark Leap.
Yep, I'm looking at it right
now. Sorry, I just read Metal Mastery. That's oof.
Yep. Okay. Okay, Eliswin, that was your turn. It is Faye's turn. She is going to attempt to hit with her Shocking Grasp, which hopefully... Oh, snap! A dirty 20. That is definitely going to hit. And because she's hecka awesome, this Shocking Grasp deals the same amount of damage as her Lightning Bolt does. But I rolled significantly better!
Shocking Grasp scales so well. It's actually ridiculous.
18 points of lightning damage. Which is a lot of damage. So Eliswin, you take your shot and you see as like Faye with her hand just like crackling with energy just kind of lunges forward and just brushes like the leg of it, and you see just this discharge of electricity just shoot over across this construct's body, and it like starts like jerking a little bit, and the light that the blue light that it has starts flickering wildly, and it's like moving not less coordinated. It just seems to be moving slower. The light seems dimmer. And she's going to take a 5-foot step back. She's like, ha! Ha! That'll show it. Ox.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How bad does Faye look?
Faye looks hurt. Malik looks worse. Malik looks pretty bad.
She'll let her spell die.
What?
Everyone gets 5 healing. She's channeling Divinity.
Cool. Everyone is in range of that.
That's her turn.
That certainly helps. Janus finishes his summoning, and so he has, you see, springing into existence. There's like a crackle of electricity, and this, what starts as like a little spark, a little ball, turns into this small little figure that's just kind of zipping around, made purely of electricity, right next to you, Ox, and right next to Malik. And then Janus is attack those metal things, in my best Janus voice. And it's gonna zip forward and attempt to attack this green one. And
I just had the best mental image that I have to share with you guys, because he said like a small little figure, like zipping around made entirely of electricity. And I'm just imagining like a minion from Despicable Me, but made entirely of electricity.
That is also a dirty 20 with the Metal Mastery bonus, which hits, and it gets a D4 and a D3. Okay. It's going to do 4 slam and 1 electricity, which is
Nice.
not great.
But not nothing.
Because the slam literally does nothing to it.
Aw.
Alvyn, your prey is vanquished, but there is
Yes.
more to hunt.
I would like to move to here.
Okay.
And attack the one that I am now.
Flank.
Actually, yeah, no, attack the one that's now being flanked. Yep.
Okay, because the one next to you is in really bad shape.
Just
Oh, is the one next to me in really bad shape?
The orange one is, yeah, it looks pretty bad.
Okay, I'll attack that with my first attack. If the first attack doesn't take it down, I'll attack it with the second attack. If the first attack does take it down, I'll attack the second one with the second attack.
Works for me.
Oh my goodness.
That is your 3rd crit in this fight, my dude.
Oh my gosh, I should have attacked the other one. Oh, well.
Oh man.
Is that now the high score? That you
That's
just beat
that's a
Malik's high score?
47.
What was
That is a
Malik's?
47.
That is a 47 damage.
What was Malik's?
Malik got 41.
Yeah, 47
So,
is now the high score
You've
of damage.
you've got highest damage.
Dang.
I didn't like being outdone, you know?
Yeah,
Wow.
competition tribes. That is.
Hey Malik, watch this!
This thing was at 4 hit points, so that was overkill. As you like run up behind it and just like both hands. Oh wait, like your pick that you use is on the other side of your hammer, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not connected to the hammer. It's on the other side of the haft
Oh,
from
the
the
other
hammer.
end. Okay. So you like
Yeah.
you spin around, you spin it around, and just pick down, and your pick like notches its way like in. So they're clearly modeled after humanoid physiology, and so there are similarities in like muscular or skeletal structure, and basically your pick like lands right in the what's this muscle, the trap, right between the clavicle and the ribs, and it just tears, like you literally just tear the spine out of this thing. As it hooks and you just wrench down, and there's just this shrieking of metal, sparks flying, the light goes out instantly as there's just like oil and fluid just leaking out of the ruined machinery that this thing is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then that's a 16 to the other one right after that.
Does not hit.
Okay. It's flanked. It's an 18. It's an 18.
Still does not hit.
Oh my god.
See, as it's like this one is the one that looked like it was in the best condition, and it is moving like in ways like it's maintaining its balance, but it's moving in ways that a human wouldn't, and moving to avoid and deflect attacks.
It's still probably for the best though, because that one's not going to go and attack the people who are.
Yeah, you took that orange construct to negative 39 hit points.
Oh.
All right. Take it to Malik's turn.
No, I was just thinking at the start of this battle, like, I'm pretty sure I haven't crit since like the 4th session.
You're overdue. You're overdue, my friend.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Well, you got your fees back with interest, man.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Oh,
All those
gosh.
nat ones. You've been saving up the 20s for now. Malik's gonna swing And that hits. Does not do a tremendous amount of damage, however. It is this thing's turn. Okay, Alvyn, it picks you as the biggest threat. So it
This is what I
literally
wanted.
its body, its torso was facing Malik, and its head spins around, and then its torso spins around, and just
Oh
like
my
swings
gosh.
down at you. That's a natural 16 with its bonuses. That'll 100% hit you. And minimum damage 7.
Hallelujah.
Oh shoot! That's all right. And I'll have to try it next turn if it's still alive. Elliswin, it's your turn.
If I charge, can I still do a sneak attack?
Well, it's flanking.
It is being flanked.
It's being flanked, so
still get sneak attack,
I think
no matter what.
Yeah, you get
Yeah.
sneak attack because Ox is flanking with you.
Okay, I really got nothing else in this fight. I'm gonna bring out the dagger, and we're gonna go for this.
Okay, +2 on the attack
You get sneak
roll.
attack on a bow as well right now because of it is flanked between me and Malik.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, never mind. Forget the dagger.
But you're also shooting in a melee.
But I
Oh.
have rapid mini. What's the?
Rapid shot.
It's precise
no.
shot. Then it's
Precise.
no. It's
It's precise.
it's precise. And then it's the what's the other one though that lets you shoot in a melee? It's
Point blank.
I know what you're thinking. No, not point blank. Let me find it.
a precise shot. It is on my
precise
sheet.
Shot, yes. No penalty.
Yeah,
for shooting
so
in a
I'm
melee.
gonna-
Okay.
I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that instead.
Okay.
That is a non-natural 20
That will
plus
hit.
2.
That will hit.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep. With the bonus and everything brings you up to 22.
Okay, this is a lot better. 10, 12 damage.
Okay. That's with your sneak attack on it?
Yes.
Okay.
You have 2 dice, right?
Yeah, I do.
You only have 2?
Yeah, it's one every other level.
It's every odd level,
Oh.
and we're an even level right now. So
Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, the arrow it goes in and it actually like skips off like the shoulder and kind of lodges itself in the neck. All right, that'll bring us to Faye, who isn't super keen on getting in there now that you guys are all there. Oh, screw me. I forgot. I gave her some wands. She didn't need to burn that mage armor. That's okay. Yeah, she's just gonna use a force missile.
Is that like magic missile?
It's like magic missile, but it doesn't cost a spell slot.
because it's evocationist.
But it's probably.
It's like what Peg's like blinding ray was, like
Yeah,
that
it's
free
a-
ability.
Yeah, it's a free ability. However, it does not get through the damage resistance that this thing has.
Oh,
Should have thought about that. Oh well. Ox, it's your turn.
Roundhouse kicking, inflict moderate wounds.
That provokes an
with
attack of opportunity.
Smite. Frick, whatever. Does a 18 hit the touch?
That will hit the touch. Does a 16 hit you?
Yep.
Okay.
oh,
Dang, you guys are getting lucky. 7 points of damage minimum.
Do I have to do a concentration check?
You do need to make a concentration check.
Which is what?
17 is the DC.
What plus?
It's 10 plus your caster level. Is it just caster level?
Is it half level too? Oh no, caster level plus casting ability modifier, right?
Yes, that's
that
it.
what
So
it
it's
is?
your wisdom modifier plus your level plus 10.
Okay. But a D20.
Or sorry,
right?
D20 plus. Sorry, not plus 10. Yes, D20
I
plus
rolled
your.
a 14. My wisdom's a +5, so 19 at least.
Yes, you save against because the DC is the amount of damage you take. Or is it?
Isn't it your Constitution modifier?
Hey, let me check. I also need to check if the DC is the damage or if it's the damage plus 10. Or no, because it's damage. It's damage plus 10. It's damage plus 10. It's 206.
This is why we do these tests.
What's the spell of the what's inflict mortal runes' second level spell?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the total DC is going to be 19.
And then
Your
what am I adding to my D20?
concentration. No, you are making roll D20, add your caster level and ability score modifier. So 4 plus your wisdom modifier.
Sweet.
So plus 9. So yeah, that
So
23.
23.
Yeah,
You
you got it,
succeed.
no problem.
So go ahead and roll damage with smite.
Nine.
Total? Really?
Total. Really?
Okay. All right. You hit it. Janus is. I really wish I had his spells, because he wouldn't use Bungle or Grease right now. He's already got Summon Monster going.
By the time he gets on, it'll be over.
Well, he's
It'll
not
be
getting
like,
on.
He's not getting
Did
on.
he message? He's not.
Yeah, he's not.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess. And this is why I don't like playing for player characters. His air elemental's just gonna make some attacks. Or make an attack.
Lightning elemental. Lightning elemental.
That's what I meant. That will hit. So it's a D4 slam and a D3 electricity. Hey, not bad. The slam does nothing, but the electricity does a little bit. Okay. Every little bit helps. Alvyn.
Same thing.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Another crit.
Oh,
And
How
a
much
hit.
did you pay roll 20 tonight?
oh my gosh.
Well done.
So that's a 19. I don't know if the 19 hits.
The 19 doesn't. The 19 does hit with flanking.
Oh,
19 does.
I'm
hit.
flanking, so yeah, it's a 21.
That
So yeah, 8
is fantastic.
piercing followed by 25 blunt.
Fantastic.
This is the exact scenario I built this character for, by the way.
25.
Was rolling a bunch of crits?
25. Yeah, well, yeah, I built this to
Okay.
like just capitalize on the crits I do get, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's not doing as much damage.
you
but it's
hit
still-
with the pick, and you again like same kind of method. You tear off like a metal plate and swing back in with the hammer in the same motion. And there's this crunching of metal. It is still up, but it is hurt
Jeez.
very badly.
Good.
Brings
Yes.
us to
Great.
Malik, who is like the
Watch him crit.
freaking party's finisher, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Wow.
That
Gosh
30%
dang it,
hit.
Malik. Gosh dang it,
Oh,
Malik. I hate
Lord.
you so much.
he hits.
Malik is just the Babe Ruth of this party.
It
Like, we
is-
just set him up,
It is still
load the
standing.
bases.
Okay, I don't hate Malik. This is fine.
It is still standing, and it is going to continue to attack you, Alvyn.
Yeah.
I was going to have it do something else, but with its health where it is, it doesn't make sense to do that. So that's a natural 15, which will put that in the upper 20s somewhere. Uh, 10 points of damage.
I can take that.
All right, Elliswin. This might be
Okay.
your first kill right here.
You still get sneak attack.
Yeah, let's see what happens. I'm gonna take it at 26 hits.
Yes, it does.
Oh. 16 damage. That was 16 total.
Nice. Okay.
Dang.
So, how do you want to do this?
Hmm.
So this thing's kind of like, it's going, like, it's just kind of been going back and forth, hitting Alvyn mostly for the past couple of rounds.
Uh-huh.
He just got a really good hit in on it and, tore some of the armor off. I'd like to imagine that I see my opportunity. I'll just kind of get at whatever angle I have to get at and just take this unwieldy bow and essentially just place it like on the, like bracing it on the floor in one part and like kind of having it up and angle it just at the right angle to get it right in, to get an arrow right into the cavity that Alvyn just created.
Okay. Yeah. So Alvyn hit it, and then it goes to strike back, and when it does so, like as it finishes its follow through, like it opens up its side right here, and you just drop into like a half crouch. Like this bow's like canted a little bit to the side, and it's so big that one corner is just like kind of notched into where the floor meets the wall, and you loose this arrow, and as soon as you loose it, it feels like nice. And it goes right in between, like this gap between plates, and it hits, and there's this like sparking like flash of light, and then it just stops, like immediately in its backswing. It just stops and just kind of teeters over and crashes to the ground. Good fight, guys. The elemental will disappear. Okay.
Are we out of combat?
You are out of combat for the time being. You have 4 essentially mechanical corpses here. They're just leaking, like sluggishly leaking like oil onto the ground. There's... yes.
10.
That is a base success. Without,
Okay.
because you're
Yeah.
no longer threatened
Yeah.
by anything. So yeah, that's what you needed. So you, as Alvyn, you come to your senses, covered in some new injuries, and
Yeah.
your face is just splattered in the oil. Yeah. Well, that
I
could
took it that went well.
Well, everyone is alive, so that's good in my book, at least. Is everyone alright?
Yep.
I felt better, but I still feel better than I did this morning, so.
Didn't feel too great getting hit by those things, but I must say it's real satisfying to hit those things with some lightning bolts.
What the hell are these?
Yeah, she's gonna walk over. Best as I can tell, they seem to be a rather advanced construct of some sort, clearly designed for combat. They don't look like, well, I suppose they've withstood the test of time better than I could expect of any of constructs that I've seen. But yeah, this room looks identical to the other one, Ox. It has 2 pedestals that are empty, and the other ones are just motionless.
I'd like to inspect the metal these things are made of.
Okay.
Stand
What do I need to
give me,
roll?
knowledge. Whoa, Ox.
I'm
Hang
standing
out.
there. I'm just
Okay.
standing there. That's
Okay.
all. I'm
It
not
looked like
moving
you were
anywhere
going
else.
farther.
No.
Go ahead and make me
Watching the corners.
your profession armor check.
24.
It's adamantine. At least the outer plates are.
Ho. A giddy smile takes over my facial expression.
Guess that is explain
I'm
why
gonna
these
start seeing
buggers were
about,
so hard to hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna start seeing if I can Oh, some of these plates are probably free, aren't they?
Yes. Yes. They are.
I would like to just start gathering as many of these plates into a pile as I possibly can.
Okay. Are you prying plates off too?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a knowledge engineering check for essentially field stripping these constructs.
Yeah. 15.
15. Okay. You are able to strip off, and Faye will help you. She's not totally interested in the adamantine itself. She's more looking at the inner workings of them. But you're able to get a nice pile of adamantine plates. That's a lot of weight. So
Yeah. That's why I said in a pile.
Yes. Yeah. So
this is going to be ferried out of here.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's you'd estimate a couple 100 pounds of metal.
Couple 100 pounds of metal. Nice.
What are you guys wanting to do now?
Where did Ox head off to?
She's down the hallway.
I'm just making sure the corner doesn't, if the other door had opened, things aren't just coming towards us.
Shall we check out this room then?
I mean, Jordan, you're right there.
Yeah, well, we fought for it. We might as well see what's in here.
Okay. Where? These, like this room right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Give me actually, Ellis, when you give me perception checks, Alvin, you're busy cleaning,
Oh, okay. That is
constructs.
100% fair.
27.
27. Okay. Are you looking for anything in particular, or just kind of looking around, seeing what's in here?
I mean, probably anything shiny, anything important looking.
Okay.
Any more cards, perhaps?
You do not see any cards. There are some tools that look. There's tools. Most of them have some level of rust on them. They don't look like they're super usable. There's lots of broken, rusted components just lying on these tables around. They look like either spare parts or things that hadn't been put on yet. Out of the 8 like obsidian slates that are around here, 6 of them, which are all on the pedestals, which are still occupied, just have this like flashing message. Just, well, not flashing, but pulsing message. The other 2 just have like one word on it that is steady, which Faye still has comprehend languages on. So the 2 that are just one steady word that say like they say undocked, and these other ones say unit error. There's like little drains next in front of each of these little stations. And the other room looks identical. Jordan?
Yep, sorry, I didn't know it was still on me.
Yeah, I was
Cool.
describing
I
what
guess
you
that's
found
pretty
in the
much
room.
it then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have a whole lot to add.
Okay.
I'll let everybody know what's in here. I'm just like, this is. I mean, there's not much more to it than this.
Okay. Well, we still have one more room we haven't checked. Are we feeling up for it?
Do we even know if we can get in?
I mean, these doors opened. Maybe the other one opened too.
Might as well take a look, I guess.
Okay. So you guys
Might be good to approach it somewhat stealthily, though. In case there's more of these things.
In that case, maybe it's time for the elf to show us how good she is at getting into places.
I can do that. So I'm doing some sneakery.
Mm-hmm.
Show us what you got.
That is a 25.
Okay. You move with nary a whisper down the hallway, past Auxsonia, up this hallway, dragging your character. up to here. You peer around. Oh, okay, move as you wish.
Yeah, I kind of, and then I'm just assuming like peeking as I go.
Okay. You peek around, and the door is still closed. I was moving you there so you could actually see it.
Sorry about that. Well, it looks like the door is closed.
Are you coming back and telling us?
Yeah, I'll come back. Tell you guys.
Right, well, we should just go all the way then.
Is there no sign of a password or whatever the hell they were asking for in either of those rooms?
Not that we found.
No convenient sequences of numbers painted on the walls or anything?
That would be
That would be convenient,
convenient. Yeah.
but I didn't see anything.
Right, so we're gonna go ahead and open this one. Pick a different number.
Well, it's not 5.
I said why not 5?
Try 3. Okay, you want to try 3?
I suppose.
True strike
It's a
on
good enough
myself.
guess. True strike.
Yes,
Okay, she'll input the code.
I'm ready to go.
By the way, the red lights are still flashing in the compound.
Mm.
She puts the numbers in, just looks at you for turns and looks at you, just kind of shrugs and hits a button. Incorrect code. No, I already said that. What word am I looking for? Project Artyrix undocked. And the door opens. And Ox, are you standing there? Or are you looking in where the door?
I'll look.
Okay. You look through. You see a room with a fallen pillar, and beyond that, standing what appears to be about 14 or so feet tall, another construct. This one, not glowing blue, but has this pale golden light glowing out of, and instead of where the other ones looked like essentially like the human body just with like metal plates on it, this one looks like a 14-foot tall knight in like, it looks like someone wearing armor, and there's just pale golden light out of its eyes, and it steps off the pedestal, and that is where we will pick up.
This thing is much
Can't
bigger.
just not be me.
Can it even fit through the door?
Mm-hmm. It's the width of
Gosh
the
dang
door.
it.
It's the width of
You're
the
not
freaking
that
door.
lucky.
No, but height-wise.
Yes,
If it's 14 feet tall.
just barely.
Probably has to like duck. Can you move it off the pedestal? You said it went off the pedestal.
Oh yes, it did. Takes a step off
Okay.
the pedestal.
Because that makes it closer to me.
Fun.